All right. All right. How was the Stardew music during that? It was pretty good, right? Not too bad. Nice and chill. We usually do Zelda and chill, but I thought we'd mix it up today. I have to take the chicken out of the oven, but otherwise we're ready to game. So we do got to go upstairs in about 5 minutes, maybe 10. And we gotta get that chicken out. But after that, we're good. So. All right. Go ahead and jump in. Get our save file loaded back up. Oh, and we need to save. Oh, we dropped a couple frames at some point, but I think it actually just happened. So we're good there. Let me go ahead and change our category and stuff. Oh, we're in the same category. We're good. Sick. I forgot. We're killing it. All right, so we'll just switch over to fishing challenge. Fishing challenge farm. And then we'll just put summer year 1. Yeah, I forgot we did this in stuff. This is the first time I've ever cooked outside of the food and drink category. It just made so much sense. I almost did the Tears of the Kingdom category when we did Zelda themed scuffed eats, but I didn't commit to it. So I think this was a good decision today. It made sense. How's this still going? Oh, because you guys clearly haven't used enough obscure random faces. You gotta bust out the random dudes' faces. It's always some random dude's face that nobody's ever seen on Twitch for a decade. Yeah, it's always just some random dude's face. Yo, DB style. Boom. Yeah. That you guys got to dig into the depths of the global emotes. Has anybody went Illuminati on us? Boom, there's Illuminati. What else we got in here? What about Voihio? Nothing, none of that. Mina mo. Minicat. Yo, and with the 9 months, thank you for the resub. It goes a long way to help fund my Scuffed Eats episodes. I don't talk about this a lot because I get enough support to fund this stuff, but your support also goes towards more Scuffed Eats and allowing me to buy obscure ingredients.
Always so happy and proud to be a part of this amazing community. Thank you for all you do.
We do our best to make Scuffed Eats as financially viable as possible, but support really does help for that. So thank you very much, and thank you for 9, and I appreciate you for the kind words, and I'm glad you're with us. Glad you stuck with us here. Thank you so much. I'm assuming we got our scuffed emote, or sorry, scuffed command all locked in. We sure did. Beautiful. Stardew cheesy cauliflower. Thank you, Snezzy, and thank you, Cozy, and of course thank you to the mods for helping out. I really couldn't do those cooking shows without y'all. It actually is super important that I have people here for those cooking segments, so thank you. I just need to quickly add the scuffed command to my title so that people can see that what we cooked today. I'm sure people will be showing up and wanting to see what we cooked. It was a good segment today. Today was one of our best episodes of Scuffed Eats. They're only getting better. This year, as we go into the next year, I will be upgrading our equipment. Now that we finally locked into Scuffed and we're doing it big, I'm going to be getting more equipment for it. Maybe a fan, as Dazza recommended. Seriously, solid recommendation. So maybe a new camera for my face or for the food. We'll probably still be messing around with USB technology, but as we grow, we'll slowly move away from it. So I'm excited. We'll definitely be getting some new equipment this year, and it'll be even better. Wait, did somebody get it? Somebody actually got it? It was just Pog? No. It was Shush. Oh, well. I mean, that makes sense. Of course it was. Of course it was. I'm following. I see what you did there, Twitch. I see what you did there. All right, we're back to the farm here, baby. We're doing our fishing farm, and it's the luau day. Again, we had to run upstairs and get that chicken here in a second, so I don't want to go too far here into the game. And once we go up there and grab the chicken, I'm just going to take it out and let it rest in the pan, so it'll be quick. So, and We'll run up there and stretch our legs. Cutie. We got a sturgeon for our... I'm so happy we got that sturgeon. That sturgeon, I feel, was a big pickup. Because we can turn the sturgeon roe into caviar. So I think that was a massive pickup for our farm. I'm really happy about that. Now back to my own Stardew. I restarted my game with 1.6. Dude, honestly, as you should. I think this game, I think 1.6 is presented in a way that you probably do want to restart. So good on you. How you been, Satyr? It's good to see you, buddy. All right, I guess we'll take one of these melons or something. I don't know what we're going to take to the luau. Isn't it like you want the higher star quality or something like that? All right. Grab this and this. Boom, boom. Yeah, let's go see what the best thing we have for the luau is. Oh, we have a gold star hot pepper. Or we have a gold star green bean. It doesn't really matter. Oh, we have a gold star melon. Here we go. We'll use this. We'll use this gold star melon. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And let's go ahead and mix up the jams now. We'll actually put the full soundtrack on. And I'll go ahead and I'll shuffle it. Why not? We'll shuffle it here. All right. Do you still do media share on Mondays? Yes, but not every Monday. If I do a media share, it's likely on a Monday. But I no longer do them every Monday. I'm trying to do them like once a month. If that's like my goal right now, is like once a month. We're actually due for a media share. We're actually very much due for a media share. I don't know when we'll do our next, maybe as soon as tomorrow, but yeah, stick with me, media sharers. We are overdue for one. It's been about a month, I think, since our last. Snaz, I just picture you raising them on a sole purpose of snatching them up with a UFO. I'm just over here cackling to myself as I play a green alien that raises cows. Sick. All right, boom, sell this, sell these periwinkles. I'll give you a periwinkle. All right, and then after this fish comes up, I'm gonna go take that chicken out real quick. Melon is the best out of what I have. Yo, good to see you. What's up, Tay-Ray? Do you have any plans on playing the new My Sims? I will be checking out My Sims on the channel for the sake of the community. When's My Sims come out again? I will be checking it out. I don't know if I'm going to do like a full playthrough or anything, but I did tell the community that I would check it out on stream. So if you're somebody who are maybe you want to see it for yourself, maybe you just don't plan on playing it, I will be checking it out. I'm not going to commit to a full playthrough or anything, but you know, maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll like it and it will turn into a playthrough, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I will be checking it out on the channel. I've been gone for a month, so I'm glad I didn't miss much. Yo, welcome back, Pastel. It's good to see you, dude. How you doing, Eat Your Booty? Welcome to the broadcast. I'm doing kind of poorly. I'm really down in the dumps. And then I made the decision to stop feeling sorry for myself and make a point to do a little bit towards my goal every day. Feeling much better now. Day 3 of rest in my life. Dude, nice. It's all about the little goals. I was just reading this article about the best ways to improve your life. 6 tips. And, I don't get caught up in too much kind of tabloid stuff, but this was from a Reddit that I follow. And it was really, really cool. And one of the 6 things that talked about being more motivated was the idea of smaller goals versus big goals, which I think a lot of us know that, but it's nice to be reaffirmed, right? It's nice to be reaffirmed. Yeah, I'm going to get the chicken right now. I'll be right back. All right, give me just a sec. We're going to get the chicken out and then I'll be right back. I also forgot my cold but still deliciously cheesy cauliflower. So, you know we're about to smash on this, dude. You know that's my lunch and my dinner. That's my dinner. All right, I don't know when the luau starts, but you probably head there now, right? I think it's like 9. Just got the crown Mewtwo. Dude, nice. That's super sick. We'll have to get up and fix our fan here. It's a little warm in the house now that I've been baking all day. But let's go ahead and relax for a little bit, and we'll get up and stretch in an hour. Linner, Dunch, goated stream, dude. I'm going to make that cauliflower. Dude, thank you, Rage, and thanks for the raid, man. I really appreciate the love coming in during the show today. They must be a fan of rump roast. No, I am. Do 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 ba do do ba do boo boo do 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 do. Vintage sewing machines and embroidery machines are heavy. One of these days, I will have a table long enough for both to be set up and not need to move them when I need to draw a pattern. Like you said, one step at a time. Started playing Stardew, but I got the mobile version. Nice, the mobile version's actually super clean. Super clean, dude. I think you're probably having a good time on it, right? The Pam booty. Stop, dude. I didn't want to think about that. What are you doing to me? I mean, if it tastes like this cheesy cauliflower, sign me up. Because this is good stuff. All right, if we say hello to everybody, we get free friendship points. So we might as well as talk to everybody once. Hey, what's up, Clover? Glad to see you. Sorry that you had to say hello on such foul circumstances, but good afternoon. Yeah, good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Enjoy your lurk if you're lurking today, you bunch of cuties. Boom, boom. We'll just talk to everybody. I don't feel like reading the text. You know, fine. Starfruit. Definitely not buying the starfruit. I woke up late, stepped out of my door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. How's the farm coming along? It must be a busy season for you. Cutie. Governor? Who cares? We do this festival every year to give the governor a taste of everything the valley has to offer. A slow, continuous rotation is the key to achieving the perfect roast. Whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. Slurp. Good thing I came with some sunscreen. Okay, buddy. I'm full, but what else is there to do besides eat? Dude, I actually can relate to that, Clint. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a very relatable comment. Oh, the wizard's down here. Let's go say hi to the wizard. Wish I could add mods to the mobile version because the mods look awesome. The mods are really, really nice. Once you get to the PC version, you'll have something to look forward to, though, you know? To be fair, if it's your first time playing Stardew, appreciating vanilla Stardew is the play anyways. Right? That's appreciating vanilla, I think, is the play anyways. So. All right, we talked to everybody. Let's go ahead and throw this in. Sweet. I love how they imply Linus's roast is mystery meat because he's a scrounger. I know Cloveran is always lurking because she gives us a smile when the nastiest stuff gets said. All right, let's start. Well, folks, it's time again for the potluck ceremony. Yes, indeed.
I trust that you all put high-quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. Yes, yes, indeed. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? Oh, of course! I've been looking forward to this all year.
An unforgettable soup.
Oh my! That's the best soup I've ever tasted!
That's a really big squirrel. Could you not? What, man? Doesn't he look like he would have that voice? Come on, dude. You know that he would have a voice like that. You know he would, dude. You know, man. You know it's right on point, dude. The governor wasn't kidding. The soup was out of this world. I had you on mute because I had a phone call, and this is what I come back to. Oh, we don't need to do all that. Boom, boom. Oh, that some of this stuff needs to go to the museum. No, okay. Take this out as well. Okay, and this. Sorry, that stuff can go in here. In here. Right? Yes, we stay organized in here, baby. All right, let's get some fish roasting off, and we can use the rest of our energy to lumberjack, I guess. Oh, we gotta water our crops, so we'll do that. We'll water these crops up real quick. And try to use up our energy before the end of the day. I guess it's a good time for me to hop in. What's up, soup? Welcome to the show today. So a voice like Doug Dibadome of the Dimsdome, Dibadome, Dizdome, Dimdome, Dibsdomes. I really wish I remember how to do that properly. I'm Doug Dibadome of Dimsdale Dimmadome. I really don't remember the freaking monologue, but it's one of my favorites in cartoons. It's great. I'm new here, but always happy to be watching some Stardew. I appreciate you popping in. We're pretty big Stardew fans here. What? Did I just accidentally throw my sword away? How did that happen so fast? I pressed a combination of buttons. Oops, whoop. Good thing we still have that dagger in the mines. Because I just threw my hammer away. Dude, I pressed A and B so fast. I chubby fingered the controller. And all of a sudden, it's just gone. How, what? I've never done that before. That was really weird. I guess we don't have that club anymore. Good thing we have that freaking dagger, right? That would suck. Club's gone. I'm not going to reset the whole day over a club, so. I'm good on all that. Yeah, lucky it wasn't his galaxy sword. Yeah, I mean, I would have reset the day for sure. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. You don't have to reset the day for a galaxy sword. Oh, does the galaxy sword automatically come back to you because the developer just knows it's so important? That makes sense. Oh, you can just purchase it again. True. I don't know which food I wish was in this game. Mac and cheese. Last night I was playing my first multiplayer Stardew, and I kept somehow duping the fireplaces. I've heard that multiplayer is kind of buggy right now. That's kind of hilarious. You were duplicating fireplaces? That's actually kind of crazy. I sold my lava katana by mistake, and didn't realize until the next day, so I couldn't reset. Wait, can I go get the... You're talking about the Galaxy Sword specifically, Toad, right? Or are you talking about my hammer? Let's see. In so many fireplaces. Are you playing with any mods? No, we're playing on Switch. So when 1.6 first came out, we played a vanilla PC playthrough and we 100%ed it. And now that 1.6 just came to the Switch, I'm doing a vanilla playthrough. And instead of just a normal playthrough, for me, normal is farming. We're focusing on fishing, so we're calling this the Fishing Challenge Farm. And the short of the challenge is we can't make money off of anything but fish. Now, there's a couple little details, but all you really need to know is the only way that we're going to make money is off of fish stuff. Fishy things. So yeah, we're in year 1, summer year 1. So this is a brand new save file. We just started Monday last week. So this is episode 4, I think. All right, the spirits are pissed off and a storm's approaching. Let's go get our pickaxe from Clint today. We need to go get our pickaxe from Clinty Poo. And why don't we go and take a stop at the community center and in the museum and drop all this stuff off that we've been saving up. All right. Bum 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 beepo peepo. Peepo 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 peepo. All right, we need to go buy some more bait, it seems. Yo, what's up, Love Me Poo? How are you today? What a day for names. What do you mean? I interpret that as somebody who is a really big fan of Winnie the Pooh. And they're just asking that Pooh Bear would love them back. It's honestly quite special, really. Ah, yes. It's honestly quite wholesome if you think about it. Wrong Pooh, he's missing the H. Oh. Well, that's just dirty then. The Adventurer Guild. I was thinking the new Lost Items character may have it. Oh yeah, we don't have access to the woods yet, but we'll take a stop at the Adventurers Guild. We'll double check. Boom. And we're just selling the periwinkles. I'm gonna keep a couple for cooking, but we're mostly just selling the periwinkles here. We could just upgrade the pickaxe straight to iron if we wanted, but I don't know if I want to spend the money. It's a Beatles pun. It's a Beatles pun. Oh, wow. Nice. Yo, thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted to Soup. Appreciate that. What's your favorite card in Pokemon TCG? Probably either full art Blastoise or the immersive art Pikachu. I actually really love the immersive Pikachu. I think she's such a cutie. All right, let's grab everything that we need for the community center. Boom, 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 boom. This is going to Gunther, community center. I don't know if I can enter this stuff without having 10, but we'll take it with us just in case. Boom, 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 boom. I don't have room. Let's just drop 2 utensils real quick. Boom, boom. Oh, we could just sell the smoked fish. Oh, I mean, yeah, if I wanted to do the chair trick. I do know about the chair trick. You're right. I do know about the chair trick if I wanted. You know, I've never used that trick in all of my Stardew Valley journey. I found a sick Google Sheets doc that helps you pick which pack you need to open in order to help fill your collection and the new Mew mission. I mean, if you wouldn't mind sending that my way, homie, I would love to share that in the Discord for my community or for our community. I know you're not a big Discorder nowadays, so. Nice, we finally got level 6 foraging. Thank goodness. Finally. Yeah, I would appreciate that. The chair trick doesn't work on Switch. Oh, really? Is that something that they patched out? I didn't know that. I don't play on Switch as often, so I wouldn't know. Yo, well, either way, whatever your name derives from, thanks for hanging out today, dude. How are you today? I'll call you Pooh. Or would you prefer Love Me? Let me know if you have a preference, but welcome to the show today. Thank you again, Anon, for the gifted. And thank you so much, Dazza. How you doing on TCG, bud? How's your collection coming together? I'm 1 card away. Did you hear, Dazza? I'm 1 card away. I got the Hypno in the muck. I am a single card away. All I need is Omastar. And here's the best part. I have 140 pack points. So by the end of the day, I'm either pulling Omastar or I'm buying Omastar with my pack points. No matter what, when sun goes down today, I got myself a secret Mew promo card. and I'm real happy about it. I'm real happy. I'm 17 away from you. I'll get it eventually. I just can't afford to spend money on gold. I wouldn't anyways, because did you hear the leak, the rumors? So actually, we haven't talked about this. Let me talk about this real quick. So there's a little bit of a leak. So I heard about some rumors that we were getting some sets. Well, somebody kind of confirmed it on Twitter. And this is what I heard. Again, I don't think it was confirmed from the Pokemon company, but just, I think this is pretty confirmed at this point. That's what it seems like. People are really believing whoever sent this message. We're getting mini sets and major sets. So this game's going to have mini sets and then major sets. And they said that we can expect about 4 major sets a year to go along with mini sets as well. I don't know how many mini sets will be a year, but they said about 4 major sets a year. And the new one will be January. However, to hold us off, this December, we're supposedly getting a mini set. Now, to give you some clarification on what the difference might be, well, a major set is going to be around 200 to 300 cards. Whereas they're making it sound like mini sets could be a set of like 50 to 100 cards. Again, this is me speculating. All we know is the way it was worded was mini and major. And I think I retweeted it. So here, I can actually pull up the tweet real quick just to clarify. I think I retweeted it. Let me check. I know it's in my Discord. Okay, yeah, I know it's in my Discord. TCG. Did we pin it? Did we pin it with the God Packs? We did. So here, Pokegirl Lauren, this is what she said. She said, mini Pokemon TCG Pocket Set A1A to be released on December 16th. So what you can do is you could go look real quick, Dazabound, and go and look at those promo cards and see if they say A1A. Capital A, letter 1, lowercase a. Go look at those future promo cards, like the Bulba and stuff, and see if they say A1A, because then you're probably right. It's probably just the promo cards. Either way, that's December 16th. Then they said the second set, A2, will be released the 29th of January and will contain 230 cards and will be expected to change the whole meta. Plans are for 4 sets and 4 mini sets a year. Here's the tweet. All right, and then they go further down to kind of talk a little bit about it, and people kind of chat a little bit about it, but there's not much other information. I haven't done any research on this on myself, so I really don't know any details. Again, like how big is a mini set? I don't think this information is available right now. So I don't really know what that even means, dude. So. All right. Artisan bundle, animal bundle. So really, the reason I even brought this up is because you have a lot of time, dude. I wouldn't feel rushed at all. You have a ton of time, it seems, to get your Mew promo. You have until January before you even have to worry about a whole nother set of cards. Again, unless the mini set is actually packs, then maybe you're going to be tempted with those packs as well. But we're going to find out now, aren't we? But yo, thank you for the lurks. Thanks for the follow coming in. Appreciate you, lurkers. I know we've been doing a lot of Pokemon talk while we play Stardew, but it's been a lot of fun, so I hope y'all don't mind a little bit of Pokemon yap. We don't have the money to do this one right now, but we can go drop this iron bar away. Adventurers Guild and this. Okay. All right, we gotta go drop this stuff off to Clint and the museum and get our pickaxe, and then we can go do something else. I don't think we're gonna go mining today because we don't have good luck. I don't think it's a good day for us to go mining. So, dude, the prismatic shard emote, that's a cool one. So I don't know whoever added that, but thank you. Actually, I just walked past a hose spot. You know, we got to check out our hose. And we'll grab some garbage while we're at it. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff to the Pokemoners out there. Pretty exciting stuff to see what's going to happen in the future. I think it's nice that it's not going to be too fast. I actually was a little worried that they would start pumping out the sets really fast. I think it's actually kind of nice that it's going to be a little slower because I want to take my time. Like, what about all the people who aren't going to have a good enough deck until like December because they're free to play? I think those players deserve a chance to enjoy this meta. Right? And it's funny because there's always going to be little adjustments to the meta. Because we noticed as soon as they added the Mankey promo, things started changing a little bit. So for the players who are playing every day and already doing the competitive stuff, you'll have plenty of chances to kind of mess around with the meta and do some interesting things. I think it's nice that players, especially players who do free to play, are going to have plenty of time to build a deck and maybe even play the PvP stuff and enjoy that a little bit. You know, you'll have some time to collect your set, so you're not stressing when there's another set out. You know, so I think it's good. I think it's overall it's a good decision. 4 sets a year, every 3 months sounds about right. I just want to look at the cool art. I mean, that's half the reason to play the game, right? I wonder if the mini set is meant to rebalance the meta. Right, like maybe that's their plan, is to release like little mini sets to balance the meta as they go. I could totally see that being exactly like the direction that they're going, right? That makes a lot of sense. Either way, I'm excited. All right, let's drop this stuff off. Boom. All this stuff can go in here. I'll tell you one thing, I'll be really happy when there's a better way to handle Mewtwo. Not that there isn't a good way to handle Mewtwo, I just don't play the right color. Like, Mewtwo's just so brutal. Like, it almost feels oppressive and like a guaranteed loss if they get the right hand. Like, if I get the right hand, I still can't win if they get the right hand. That's how you know there's a problem with the meta. Does that make sense? Because it's like, it doesn't matter. It's not on me. Like, it doesn't matter what I do. If I don't get the right hand, then I lose, period. Or sorry, if they get the best hand, I lose, period. There's nothing I can do to make that situation better. So that's how you know a deck is like brutal. Yeah, exactly, Daza. You love this emote? Isn't that emote fun, dude? Yo, big shout outs to Raina B. Guess he's back. Welcome back, Iron May. Yo, it's wonderful to have you back. And we got some food, which we were just talking about how we were running out of food in our Stardew playthrough. So good. Thank goodness we got some food here. We don't really need to fish right now. I'd rather forage, but I'm running out of trees to cut down. So I'm trying to think, we got our foraging level. Our best bet is to fish right now or just go to the mines and farm copper. Let's do that because I really need more coppers for more upgrades. So we're going to go over to the mines and we're going to farm copper for the rest of the night. What did you make? Exclamation point scuffed if you want to see the clip. We made cheesy cauliflower from the official Stardew Valley cookbook. And it turned out really, really good. I hope we got a good clip of it. I imagine we did. I didn't see the clip myself, but once I switched the camera to like aiming at my chest, we got a really good shot of it, dude. I hope that's in there because it was so good. I'm very proud. All right, let's cruise. Off to the mines we go. Oh, we need to bring some food. That's sick. Boom. And we'll drink some Joja Cola to kind of get ourselves zipping and zowing. I can see it in the thumbnail, Snezzy. So thank you. Thank you again. You know, like I said, I didn't question your prowess as a clipper. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. I really appreciate you being here, Snezzy. Looks delicious. Yeah, I'm still eating it right now. It's gone cold, but it's still delicious because it's just cheese smothered cauliflower. Like, what's not good about this? Delicious. Looks fire. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Snezzy. All right, we'll cut this down as well. Yo, welcome back, Starbows. How was work today, bud? Stardew holds the record for the most hairstyles in any game, for real. I think you're right about that. Say hello to these people to get some friendship points. And we'll grab this free forage. Yoink. Yo, thank you, Iron May. Yeah, it turned out really good. I was pretty proud. It was a great episode. And it gets me excited to do more recipes from that cookbook. This was probably the easiest recipe in the book. 100%. By far the easiest recipe that book has to offer. It really wasn't bad at all. We just roasted some cauliflower. We made like a quick roux, basically. Butter, garlic, and flour. And we turned it into a cheese sauce. It turned out really good. Did you share? No, I have no one to share with today. My roommate is out of the house here this afternoon, so he didn't get to eat any. I'll have to get him next time. I mean, his loss though, right? We're having a parade in town today for Veterans Day, so everyone came to the restaurant. That's a little bit rough, but work was easy but busy. I think busy usually makes the clock go by faster, so in turn, it ends up being a better day for me. I will always take a busy day over a super, super, super slow day. Well, I shouldn't say always, because I think everybody shows up to work sometimes, even me as a streamer, and thinks to themselves, I really just want to chill. So I think we all have those, like, I really would just like the chill days. But generally speaking, I don't want the clock to drag. I do not want the clock to drag on. That's like my whole thing, is like, I do not want the clock to drag on. I was going to go and do copper, but then I made it to floor 72 really fast. So let's see if we can maybe make it to floor 73 really fast. Our luck is atrocious right now. But if not, we'll just go back to copper. That was me yesterday. I like when it's steady but not overwhelming. Steady is the word for it. I agree. We'll kill some skeleton boys and then we're out of here. Shredded. All right, if we don't get a ladder on the way back here, then we'll just go back to copper floors. Because we really need a bunch of copper. And the problem with these local mines is that once you get to a certain point, you just don't really get any copper anymore. So you're kind of forced to go back and farm. It's fine. Got 2 days off in a row. Nice. So we'll just farm. We'll just farm some copper here. Make up some words while we're at it. On floors 5 and 10. I usually just dance between floors 5 and 10 and then you reset. I'll gladly kill some bugs and stuff on the way because I need bug guts. And we'll gladly farm up some stone as we go. And if we get a staircase, that's fine. And if we don't, we don't. All right, floor 10. So if you don't know how the mines work, they reset only when you go all the way back to the main floor. So if you're trying to farm floors for like copper, let's say, or bug guts, let's say you have one of those quests that you need a bunch of bug guts for Willy, right? The strategy here is you have to go back to the main hall or they don't reset. So this was atrocious. Not a single lick of copper so far. I hate this. So like what we're going to do is I'm going to run this way. Ooh, I just got a shirt of some kind. Is we're going to go reset. So you have to go all the way back to floor 0. Then now the floors have reset. Boom. Now I have a chance to find different enemies and potentially some copper. Right? So if you're farming these floors, you got to make sure you're doing a full reset. Otherwise it doesn't work. Yo, what's up, 16-bit? I don't know if I said hello to you today. I think I did, but welcome, man. Forgot how much I love this game. This game is beautiful. Stardew Valley will forever be in my top games of all time. It'll be a game that I try to share with the future generation as I get older. I will look back on this game as one of my favorite experiences in life. And that might sound over dramatic, but I'm a gamer, tried and true through and through. So for me, my game experiences are a part of my life experiences. And to maybe some people that sounds maybe even a little lame. I know there are people out there that think that video games shouldn't be taken that serious, but that's your worldview. That's not mine. And in my universe, video games are the most important thing, right alongside actual human connection and family, all that stuff. Video games are right there with life experiences, you know? And that's just how I've always been, and I always will be. So, yo, what's up, Dune? Boom, 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 boom. Can we get some copper? Thank you. Sheesh. A single piece. I'm going home with a single piece of copper in my hand. Holy heck, man. They are being stingy right now. Let's try floor 15. Like your helmet. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. How you doing, Horde Sack? Welcome in, partner. Yo, 10 lobster with the gifted over to Doomed. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support, dude. Thank you so much. It goes a long way, especially for my Scuffed Eats segment, so thank you. Thank you very much, man. You never have to, but it's, of course, always appreciated when you can. That goes to everybody out there. Thank you so much. As we approach the holidays, would you be able to help me get a letter to Santa? Sure. We could do that. I've been in touch with Mrs. Claus again this year, and she's convinced that maybe Santa will be a little bit less naughty this year She tried to explain to him that this wasn't some kind of vacation and that him coming to my show was still work and he needed to be professional and not sell eggplants to my viewers and talk about getting it on with viewers' moms and getting illegal tax breaks from the tax man. Like, chill, B, chill, man. This dude was all unhinged, dude. So hopefully we get a little bit more of a wholesome experience from Santa this year. This dude was on it, man. What the heck, dude? Anyways, I'm sure I could get that letter going for you, all right? Just let me know. The bandana shirt. Oh, it's midnight. We gotta go. We're about to pass out. I don't think we will. I think we'll make it back. Frick. We got this Joja Cola to drink that'll help. Classic holiday dilemma. My letter is all about how to me like him. Wait, how to be like him? Is that what you mean? I'm going to watch the clip. Don't say anything profound. There's actually exclamation point Santa 2 and Santa 3. Exclamation point Santa 1, Santa 2, and Santa 3. I think there's supposed to be a fourth one out there. But I don't know if we ever went and clipped it. I don't know what happened with that. Because year one, I just wore a red shirt. And then for the past 4 years after it, so 2019, Santa didn't visit the stream. But I'm pretty sure from 20 to 23 he did. Oh, okay, and then 24. No. So it is just 3 Santas. This is the 4th year. Okay. So there should not be another command. You know, we just had this talk the other day, and like maybe a couple months ago, and I was just as confused, and now I'm having it again. I was just as confused then. Bum 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 bum. I'll just throw this shirt in this chest for now with this dwarven scroll. We don't need the dwarf scroll. We'll just get rid of it. Take this green algae out. Smoked large bass. And we'll take this large bass out here. Get that smoked. And then I lost my algae. I thought I had a lot more algae. Did I eat it all? I might have ate it all. Okay. I guess I ate it all. I thought I had more green algae because we need those to make. And we need 5 seaweed and 5 green algae to make fish ponds. So we can't be eating all that stuff. I think I ate it all. I think I did. Okay. Wait, there's a Christmas-wide peepa? X to doubt. All right, we got level 6 foraging. So now it's going to be thunderstorming in game tomorrow, and we can make a couple lightning rods to make our life a lot easier. So that's really nice. So these lightning rods are going to hopefully save. Now we got the crop that matters the most, the star fruit. So we don't have to worry too much. The spirits are very displeased today, so we're just going to go fishing in the rain. And we can honestly go to Willie's shop. Oh wait, isn't Willie off on Saturdays? Frick. We have enough money to buy the recipe that we're looking for. Let's go fishing in the caves. We need cave jelly. That's what we're going to do. We're going fishing in the caves. Because we need cave jelly, and we haven't really had a chance to farm it up yet, so. Fishing in the caves. Fishing in the caves. We need a tomato from here. I thought I already turned a melon in. Is this glowing because of the 5-star melons? That's what it is, isn't it? Oh, no. We did not turn a melon in yet. Okay, we can finish the summer crops bundle. Easy. Okay. We didn't turn a regular melon in. Boom. All right, sick. All right, let's go fishing in the caves. Floor, we'll go to ice pip. I think there's a higher chance the higher the floor. We'll go to the ice pip floor. It stormed on my island tomorrow, or yesterday, whilst I was decorating. It startled me. I love the thunderstorms in AC&H. You've been playing AC&H, Stars? I know we cycle on and off with those games, but it's cool to hear that you're still diving into it. What else have you been gaming on, if you don't mind me asking? Boom. Grab that. Doobie 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 doo doobie doobie doo 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 doo. I'm gonna need this bug meat to make bait. Beautiful. That should be enough. And why don't we go ahead and grab our deluxe bait? We might need that. All right, we'll drop off this trash for now. We'll wait for one more smoked fish, and then we're gonna leave. We'll wait for one more smoked fish, and then we're gonna get out of here. One more smoky. Santa 2 is spicy. Santa 3, you're 3 elves that don't speak English. I'm dead. Dude, that's pretty funny. I didn't know there was a Christmas-wide people. We might have to add it. Could we look into Christmas-wide people mods? Is that a thing we could add? I know we already added our Christmas BTTV emotes, so you might have to go to Frankerface. Like, I might have to do it. You might have to go over to Frankerface and add it, which means I might have to. Drop off this coal. All right, let's cruise. And just in case we need some food for our fishing endeavor, we'll take this food with us, and then let's just drop this stuff off at the community center. And also, let's double check the rain, because we're waiting for Green Day. Yeah, I don't know if you have access to Frankerface, sadly. It's like a whole separate thing. Even though it's built into built into BTTV, it's like a whole separate thing. How do we make a lightning rod? Iron, refined, batwing. Batwing, iron, refined. And we can make 14. Sheesh. We'll make 5. I really don't want to blow through my materials like this. Stick. All right, let's cruise. Storms in Stardew equal top tier cozy. A horse game called Star Stable. It has magic and it's really cool backstory. I love it. Nice, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I'm glad you found yourself a game to play. I was a little bit behind on my email chat, and holy heck, the amount of game keys and offers in my email that I missed over the past 2 months, dude, it's bad. I only missed one sponsorship for Core Keeper, potential sponsorship, because you got to sign contracts and stuff. But on that note, I think I have a copy of Mirthwood, and we might check Mirthwood out. I think I just saw another streamer checking that out this morning. I think there's so many games sitting in my email right now, and I'm gonna try to go through them and see if we can play a couple of them as we go into December. Maybe some of them will show up on 12 Games of Christmas. But I thought it was crazy. I know I haven't let my email get that bad since like last year, and it was like a lot, dude. It was a lot. Mirthwood's great. I haven't gotten that far. What's up, Ray? Excuse me. I got a little cough to do. They were talking Mirthwood up so much. Sad I missed their stream of it, but I want to check it out. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about Mirthwood a little bit. I haven't heard a lot of things, but everything I have heard has been good. So, you know, it's quality, not quantity. So I'll look into it. I'll see if we can check out some games that I might have missed that maybe weren't on my radar. And potentially maybe not on yours. All right, let's go fishing. Floor 60. Runs to fill up Hylian Descent's email. Get out of here. Barely come across people who haven't played it, who have played it. I love it so much. It's one of my go-to relaxing games for sure. We're trying to get cave jelly. Now, I believe that floor 100 has the best chance for cave jelly, but we've only made it to floor 70. Now, somebody said that luck might play into finding cave jelly. If that's the case, we have 0 luck today. We are far into the negatives with luck, but I kind of know how luck works in this game, and I don't think that's the case. Luck doesn't really affect as much. So I don't think that's the case. I haven't done my own research. I don't know, but come on, but come on. Not that I need new games to take my attention. I'm still in the middle of Breath of the Wild and Project Zomboid, and I started a new Baldur's Gate 3 run. I think luck mostly affects mining and the chance for treasure while fishing. Right, like, I don't think it affects the chance for something to spawn like cave jelly. But again, the game has changed a lot in 1.6, so maybe. My spirits are very happy, and I was only pulling trash and cola from 100 just now. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, Calico. You just nabbed that 25 battle win emblem. Let's go, Cozy. Very nice. I think I'm at 22 wins right now. So I'm getting there. I had a guy concede for no reason last night. It was real funny. We were having this like real good match, but he was winning. He was for sure winning the game. And then I put my Raichu in the active slot, and I used Lieutenant Surge to give him energies. And as soon as Lieutenant Surge dropped, he was just like, I quit, I'm out of here. And I'm like, dude, your deck is better than mine. Like, and you have a better hand and everything. Like, what are you doing? He just quit on me. I noticed something. People quit because I'm a slow player. The wiki says luck buffs affect cave jelly spawn rate significantly, but daily luck has no effect. Thank you. Thank you, Data. Databound comes through. Get your, what's that emote called? The green robot face? Get your green robot faces in the chat. I can't remember the name of it. Anyways, anyways, what I was gonna say was, I'm a very slow player, right? Like when I play TCG and PvP, I'm like really, I take my whole turn. Does anybody else do this? I like take my whole turn. Like I sit there and think a lot. I'm like thinking about what the next 3 turns might play out as, because I'm a strategist. I'm a strategist at heart, and I'm sitting there thinking like, they could do this, they could have this in their hand. What's the best play for me? And I've noticed that people do not have patience with this event. And people will quit because I take forever. Like people will just quit because I'm sitting there taking a full 80 seconds for every turn. And I'm like, dude, thanks for the free win, man. Like, whatever, dude. Like, I don't care. Like, no skin off my back. Like, thanks, dude. Yo, we'll see you later, Snezzy. Can we get some pieces in the chat? Snezzy, I just want you to know that you're valued and you're appreciated. And even just as a viewer hanging out in my chat, it wouldn't be the same without you. The fact that you accepted the mod sword is something that I just still can't even process how many years later. Thanks, dude. Take it easy, man. You have beautiful energy, and I really appreciate you just being around me and in my life, dude. I really do mean that. I know I'm gushing a little bit, but anyways, have a good day. Have a good day, dude. Also, to answer your question from earlier, I've been dealing with internet issues at work. I got my roomie into Borderlands. Nice, but if I'm being honest, I'm just biding my time until LEGO Horizons releases Thursday. Nice. Can somebody double check, when does My Sims release again? Is that next week? Because you guys might have to wait until the week after for that. You might have to wait till the week after for that. I didn't think about it. Wait, did My Sims come out last week? No way. Really? Dude, their fault for releasing the same week as Stardew, if that's the case. Cozy, dude. So spiteful. Yo, welcome to the show today. I did see a couple fresh faces pop in. Welcome in here. What's up? Egging Croissant. Welcome back. I'm obsessed with this emote. 19th. Okay. Yeah, you are all gonna have to wait till the week after. And I do apologize a little bit about that. So the way this is gonna work is next week, I'm only gonna be here. Oh, no. We're good. Never mind. That's the week I'm back. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'll check out My Sims on release day. To answer that question more solidly, I will check out My Sims on release day, all right? We'll play it for a day. We'll see if we like it. We'll do that. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then I'm taking off a couple days, and I'll be back Monday. And then we have Disney Dreamlight Valley on the 20th. So we have an action-packed week when I come back for my couple days off for the holiday. And I'll be back the 18th on Monday, and then we're going to go from Stardew to My Sims to Disney Dreamlight Valley to whatever the heck else we want for the rest of the week. So it should be sick. Hey, what's up, Mary? You been enjoying your lurk, dude? Good to see you. Happy Saturday. I love sappy Hylian. Oh, I'm a sappy guy. I really am. Dude, an old friend of mine showed up in my stream the other day. And I got so sappy and gushy and goofy about it. And that's just like who I am as a person a lot of times. And then they sent me a message afterwards. And then I sent them a whole book. Like a whole book. Just like, yo, like, I hope you've been well. And like, I just like a bunch of like personal stuff. Just like being the sappiest goon in the universe. Like, like a whole book of just like sappy garbage. Yo, what's up, Gira? Good to see you today. Hylian used up 3 months of DM energy that day. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry to the rest of my DMs. That was a really good comment, actually. That was good. That got me laughing. No truer words. Yeah, for real. That is how my brain works. Like, straight up, dude. That is how my brain works. Like, I'm tapped. Anyways. I must compose myself. Oh yeah, we'll be getting back to our Zelda, dude. For sure. I did take a couple, what feels like almost 2 weeks away from Zelda. It just kind of happened that way, dude. But we'll be back. We got a lot of Zelda games to play. The fact that I'm not playing Zelda right now is because we cooked Stardew Valley food today. Believe me, like, if I wasn't doing a Stardew themed cooking show today, we would have been playing Zelda. So it's just like things just keep coming up, dude. The life of a streamer is busy, and we have things that we have to strike when the iron's hot often. So
hope you are having a great weekend. Des love too.
You are witnessing iron being struck while hot at the moment, if that makes sense. Thank you, Gira, for the 2 months, dude. Thank you so much. Not afraid to talk about your feelings and your experiences. Make such a lovely and accepting space. It's so good to see. And it's honestly one of the things that keep me here so much. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, dude. You know, and the funny part is it wasn't until I started streaming that I embraced that side of myself. So, you know, we don't have to go too much further in our gushy talk, but the truth is I've talked about this on stream before. It was this community and streaming that actually opened me up to accept myself for that human. You see, I grew up in the era of boys don't cry. Zug. You know, that's how my dad would literally walk around the house grunting. And I would follow him around doing the same, right? So my whole life, honestly, until I was 29 years old, I wasn't true to myself because I didn't feel like I could be. I didn't feel like it was acceptable. It was just a weird battle within myself. And when I started streaming, I realized quickly that people wanted me for who I was. And when I would show little bits of my true self, people ate it up, but in a good way. They liked it, they enjoyed it, they wanted that genuine connection with a human on Twitch. And it started making me realize that like who I am is actually great. You know, it sucks to say out loud that it took me 29 years to accept myself, but that's my journey. And I'm okay with that. You know, it shaped who I am today. And that's chill, you know? So hopefully people can learn from my message and learn from my journey, and you could look inward and accept that, you know, who you are is good enough, dude. You don't need to be anybody else, man, for real. And again, it took me a long time to realize that. It was a super long journey, dude. And I still to this day struggle a little bit, but nowhere near as much as I was 5 years ago. What is this fish? Is this a cave jelly? This is an iced pip is what this is. This is an ice pip. 100% an ice pip. So the cave jelly is basically just trash, right? It's just gonna come out of the water like trash. I'm not gonna actually fish it up. Man, this cave jelly sucks. The percent chance has to be super low. This sucks. Yo, thank you, Ash. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Just looked on the kitchen table as we're getting a new one tomorrow. My grandparents, then my mom's. She gave it to me. Bittersweet, but it's time to have a table that's big enough for hosting. Nice. And you don't have to like throw it away, Minty. You could always store it and maybe one day you could reuse it, right? Bittersweet indeed. Fishing for jellies is so hard. Yeah. I've only ever gotten one from floor 100. Yeah, apparently they're available on all the floors, but floor 100 seems to be the highest chance. I'm not on floor 100 right now, so like I only have access to floor 70 at the moment. So, oh, I appreciate you, Iron May. Now you're all trying to make me blush, dude. Exclamation point blush. Now you're killing me, dude. Now you're killing. Thank you, Iron May. Eat and enjoy some Stardew. Sick. Beautiful. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for lurking with us. Enjoy your did you enjoy your nap, UK? I got maybe 2 more fish I can catch here before we have to go home. All right, one more. Let's throw our rod in. One more. No, I exerted myself. That's not good. I didn't really want to fish. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those situations where I actually don't want to fish. I'd prefer if... All right, let's eat this real quick. Do you have any lucky foods? No, not yet, but I do have I do have access to campfires and could probably cook something. Maybe, yeah. Every level, luck is about 5% chance to get cave jelly. So we just need to come back with luck food. We can do that. We can come back with luck food. We can do that. We can get some luck food. We can even buy it from the store if we need to. So. Yo, lemons and limes. What's up, baby? My friends call it the Bible. When you send when you send massive text out to your friends. The Bible. All right, we made it home in time. Drop all this stuff off. We got a bunch of fish. Let's go ahead and take this trash out real quick. Boom, shaka, laka. And then the algae goes in here. And so does the food. The white algae goes in here for future cooking. And then we're going to take some coal out and some fish. And we're going to cook these bad boys up. Let me eat some more of this cheese. We're not gonna poop for a week, but it's gonna be delicious the whole way down. That's right, Minty. Oh, Green Day, finally! September's over! We made that joke again. All right, our first Green Day tomorrow. Our first Green Day.
Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish: pancakes. Sometimes I get carried away with fancy, complicated dishes, but there's something comforting about a simple pancake. You'll want plenty of butter and maple syrup to slather over these warm stacks.
Yo, where's the yogurt and rhubarb, Queen of Sauce? Let me get that in there. I love that you get coal from driftwood. That's actually such a nice thing for the fishing farm. I never paid attention to that because I never needed to pay attention to that. And that's the beauty of like this playthrough. Is like I never paid attention to that. I didn't realize. Ooh, we have our first quest. Our first sturgeon quest here. We got some batteries. Doop, 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 doop. Our first set of batteries as well. So mail, we got a quest for a pale ale. My throat's as dry as a desert bone. I've been eating cheese cauliflower all day. I'm real thirsty. You and me both, Pam. You and me both. All right, we're out of bait, so we need to go to the beach. We're out of bait completely. We need to bring a diamond to our sturgeon. Now, sturgeons are actually worth doing the quest for, I think. So we are going to go ahead and drop a diamond in there. We already took one to Gunther, so we can honestly afford to do another one. So for those that have never interacted with fish ponds, you get quests, and as you progress the quest, more sturgeon will appear from 1 to 10. And you could take those sturgeon out and you could sell them, roast them, eat them, whatever. Also, I want to say that it increases the amount of roe that's going to appear in the fish pond, the more sturgeon that are in there. So doing these quests is pretty important, I think, for this playthrough. I want to say that's what's going on. I don't know a ton about what we're doing here, but I think we're on to something. The trash bins and aim for Lure Master, free coal quartz, and free torches. All right, sick. Let's head to the beach. And let's go get some more bait, and let's go buy the recipe, and then we can start saving up for our third fish pond. I think our next goal is the third fish pond. Also, we want to get our axe upgraded. So right now our goals are, once we're done with Green Day, we're going to get our axe upgraded twice, back to back. We also want to get a third fish pond going. I believe that's probably smart to do. I would probably just put sturgeon in it again, or the legendary fish from fall would be a good choice as well. So we could do that. Oh, it's Sunday. Let's go check the traveling merchant. Once you got a prismatic shard from a rainbow trout, that's so sick. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Uh-oh, I don't have any energy for this. Oops. I didn't think this through. I didn't bring any food. All right, we'll stop there. What you got? Ice cream? Nah. Daffodil? Pale ale? Wait a second. Is this worth it? How much does she give you for the quest? Let me check. I think I'm going to spend a little more, but it might be worth it to do the quest regardless. The wiki doesn't say anything about our quest. Here it is. 350 gold and 1 friendship point. So I would be spending 750 gold on this. That doesn't really feel good at all. Sorry, 650? Yeah. 650 gold? That's steep. I'm not about that. Nah, sorry, Pam. Sorry, Pammy. Pamela. We're going to need these eventually, but we don't have to buy them right now. We can do that all year, too. All right, I'm out of here. Pancakes. Baby cakes. Pamalanga ding dong. We go together like Pamalama Lama. All right, we'll take that. A little bit of trash picking never hurt anybody. It doesn't say I have that quest too. Yeah, that's okay. 350. It's more about the friendship point with her, which is why I'm not doing it, because I'm not stressed about her friendship points right now. It's all about the friendship points, really. All right, some forageables over here. I like this song. Thanks, Highland. I clipped that and have it in the clip channel. Thanks, Senzoba. Ooh, some gold. Yoink. All right, what's up, Willie? Fish smoker recipe purchased. Done. We just need to get a little bit more bait. 50 bait should be enough here. Let's buy 75. All right, we're still doing pretty well. Yeah, I mean, we're doing well. We still managed to pull out 2,000 gold after that. Like, that's actually not bad at all. So we're good. We're cruising. All right, let's head back home. And we can go ahead and hit these crab pots right down below. Get rid of this. And this piece of clay. Even though clay's kind of rare now. Let's get rid of the mixed seeds. Boom. Boom. All right, sick. I'm glad that my cough is pretty much cleared up today. I was really worried that I was going to be hacking during the cooking segment, and my setup up there isn't as smooth to like mute the microphone. You could almost say it's too smooth down here because of how many times I forgot it the past week. So like, it was a good show, man. I was a little worried because like this cough, I got a little bit of a hoarse cough. But we're doing well. All right. Drop this stuff off here. A ton of junk in my inventory that I don't really need. Drop all that stuff off. Guess this sea urchin can go in here as well, whatever. We can start keeping mussels for cooking as well. And we're gonna need a new cooking chest. And we've been selling just clams raw because they don't really sell for enough to be smoking them. We're slowly realizing like what stuff is worth smoking and what stuff isn't. Because especially right now where we only have one smoker, it's like really not that worth it to like smoke these clams, for example. Like it's okay. Like I can just keep playing for the slow game. You guys watched me on my last playthrough on PC. We were playing for the slow game the whole time. I was saving millions of dollars of crops that we ended up just selling because we couldn't keep up. You remember that? My chest on the last playthrough were filled with millions of dollars worth of crops because we just didn't have enough space to process everything. So, oh, nice. I leveled up fishing again. Nice. That puts us up to level 10 fishing. Ooh, we maxed out our fishing. Hey, not bad. Halfway through our second month in game. And to be fair, we could have maxed it out a lot faster, actually. We really could have. I was kind of like taking my time more than anything. So very cool. Oh, wait. Wait, you asked a question? Here, let me check. Have you ever played Forager? No, I actually do own it / like have access to playing Forager. I've never played it, but it's been something I've wanted to play for a long time. Like, I know for a fact I would like it is what I'm saying. I know for a fact I would like Forager. And the only reason I haven't played it is because I just haven't gotten to it. Oh, you know what? We have the hot spring available now. We could stop eating so much. We could go to the hot spring. What's our luck like today? Maybe we could squeeze 5 floors out of the mines real quick. Spirits are very happy. All right, so let's run up to the mines and we'll take the North Pass. And we can go dive into the spa real quick and try to do a little bit of mining. I honestly should have still brought some food, but it's too late now. One of the things I like about Stardew Expanded is it gives extra processing room, but I think it gives it to you too fast to feel balanced. Yeah, I think I understand that. That's the one thing when you're playing like fan-made content, fans aren't always the best at balancing. And I'm not talking down on Stardew Valley Expanded in any way. But I've noticed from experience in my life as a gamer, fans are never as good and as thoughtful about balancing as developers are. I shouldn't say never, but just less often. I've noticed this with mods for all sorts of games. From Fallout to mods for Darkest Dungeon. A lot of times they're not properly balanced. It's fans who are trying to make the game a certain way instead of considering the full picture. Yo, what's up, Bubbly? Yo, good morning. We just finished up Scuffed if you want to check out the clip. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I think sometimes you are going to run into balance issues with modded content and stuff, yeah. But again, Expanded is beautiful, but I agree with you that some stuff is almost a little OP. Not only in video games, but homebrew stuff like tabletop RPGs can be poorly balanced. They just don't have the same means for playtesting. You know, that's a really good point. It's not even necessarily about that they're not thinking about it. Maybe it really does come down to playtesting. That's probably a big part of it, and I really love that you said that, yeah. Need to start another playthrough Expanded. I'll be doing another Expanded playthrough once they update a little bit more. So I heard that the developer of Expanded has like some pretty big updates planned, and they were kind of waiting for Concerned Ape to stop updating the game so much. So now that we have 1.69, we might even get 1.7 in like, or like 1.6999 or something. We might get another update. 1.69.36. I think that's what it is right now. But after we get like the next update, I've read that there are plans to add some substantial content to Expanded. I think the last thing I was waiting for was the Castle Town. I don't know if anybody's played Expanded recently, but I think the Castle Town was the last thing I was waiting for them to release. So I want to wait a little longer, and then I'm hoping that we get something like super cool. I'm not able to play Stardew modded without crashes at the time without crashes. It's better to wait. Yeah, I heard that the modding right now is a little busted. Yeah. You're not alone. A lot of people are dealing with that right now. Thank you, Bubbly. Good to see you back. Yeah, 1.69420. Shut up. Precisely. Indubitably. You'll be obsessed. I recently tried it and I was hooked. I played till 3 a.m. Oh my lord. Yeah, I definitely would like to play Forager. You know, I put Forager on the list for multiple Variety-a-thons, but I put too many good games on the Variety-a-thon list and it never got voted for. I have put Forager on the list for Variety-a-thons 2 times, but we put so many good games on there, it just hasn't won the vote. So it's definitely something I've tried to play, but it just hasn't happened. Stop it. Get out of here. Why do you take so many hits, dude? What are you made of? Bones? Ha 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 ha, get it? Because he's a skeleton. He's actually made of bones. You guys get it? You guys get my joke? You get it? Dude, I'm about to die. Stop. Get away from me, bat. Sheesh. All right, let's try to get out of here. Find a staircase. Peak comedy? Yeah, that's what you guys come here for, right? The highbrow comedy that we deliver on this channel. The highest of brow comedy. We're talking, this is professional stuff, dude. All right, I'm about to die. Okay, we're actually gonna just die right now. Go, 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 go. Your boy didn't bring any food with him, like a big dummy. We can eat some of this stuff and go back. Yeah, let's eat all this stuff and go back. Try again. We still have time. We still have time to make it to floor 75, I think. Because we have really good luck today, so. Really should have brought that food. Boom. Wow, free staircase. Look at that. All right, we're going to try to not spend time fighting the skeletons. It's not worth it. Boom. We'll just try to run from the skellies. I really want all this iron. Stop coming back here. Stop. Stop. All right, I'm out of here. Boom. Ooh, nice. Some good copper. Soy sauce and ice cream. That's interesting. I mean, I understand sweet and salty. So, like, I understand the concept. I think there are other ways to achieve that, though. Right? I think there are other ways to achieve that. Soy sauce seems like a strange choice. Again, I'm not knocking it until I try it. But not sure, not personally sure about that. I think I'd rather just have salted caramel. Just dip a French fry or just dip like a soft pretzel in some ice cream, dude. I think I'd just rather have that. You prefer salted caramel as well? Simply put 60g olive oil, 60g maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce into a bowl. Oh, wow. No, you're making the whole ice cream out of it. I, for some reason, was picturing you were putting some on top, which felt really gross. I didn't want to say it out loud because I'm not trying to talk down on people's food, but I was like, what are you doing? That makes a lot more sense, dude. That makes a lot more sense, dude. I like my nuggies dipped in honey. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. You like your nuggies dipped in hiney? I mean, there's a song out there called Chicken Nugget Put It in a Biscuit, but that's like a whole different take on that song. Chicken nugget, put it in a hiney. Have you tried hot honey instead? Dude, I love hot honey. Oh, hot honey is so good. Oh, dude, I love spicy honey. I used to just make my own. It's really easy to make. Just take some sriracha and mix it with honey. Or you could do cayenne pepper as well. Your choice. Cayenne pepper mixed in with honey, or you could do sriracha. I've actually done sriracha and honey, and it actually works out really, really well. Really, really well. Yeah, yes, on pizza. Yes, geeky. Dude, the honey on pizza. You have no idea, dude. We had a pizza at my restaurant that I worked before I started doing streaming. we had a pizza that was a pepperoni pizza with hot honey on it. And it was old world pepperoni. So you know those like smaller, crispier pepperonis? And it was wood fired. So we would put the honey on as soon as it came out of the wood fired oven. Oh my gosh, dude. And something with like the saltiness of the pepperoni is perfect. Like it's all about that salty pepperoni. Do 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 do. Boo 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 doo doo boo boo boo. Do 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 boo 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 do 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 do. All right. Looks like we need another chest here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a chest in the house for cooking stuff. And we can start clearing out this chest. And we're gonna just slowly put this stuff in the house for future cooking. I'm saving all this stuff for cooking for now. I probably won't end up using it all in the kitchen, but I don't know, who knows? Just saving it for now. I can't do anything else with it. Remember, fishing challenge. So like we can't sell it. So I either just throw it in the trash can or I save it for cooking. There's no other option here. Let me grab this. And we have green rain tomorrow. So green rain day tomorrow. Let's go ahead and wait for this fish to appear. Yeah, honey on pepperoni pizza. That's what we were talking about, yeah. So Gers says the sriracha works well because the vinegar will keep the pH at levels that it will help keep the evil beasties away. So sriracha is a good choice. Yeah, we did sriracha and honey at the last kitchen I worked at. And the first kitchen I ever worked at outside of the deli, we did cayenne pepper and honey to make spicy honey. So I've seen it both ways. Is it jade or emerald for the desert trader? Jade for the staircases. Jade for the staircases. Emerald is for something else, I think. But I think you're talking about the staircases. Oh, sorry, level 9 fishing. We got level 9 fishing, and we got the access to making seafoam pudding. I wonder what it takes to make seafoam pudding. Maybe we can make it. At Top Golf, they have a good pepperoni flatbread with hot honey on it. Dude, Top Golf is so dope, Will. Oh, man, I love Top Golf, dude. Sriracha works perfect with it. Doom, 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 doom. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. A green rain has descended upon the valley. Dude, living off the land. We got the episode canceled. The episode is canceled. Everything is... look at my field. Sorry, no Jeff Smith today. All right, we're going to spend the day trying to get as much of this stuff as possible. So your first green rain can really just do your best to get as much moss and stuff as possible. I think if you can afford to spend the whole day collecting moss, you probably should. You probably should, because especially early game, moss never really gets that obtainable, right? Like if I remember correctly, moss is always kind of limited throughout the whole game. Now, there's plenty of ways to set up moss farms. You could simply grow a bunch of trees and just not touch it for 2 seasons. And towards the end of that first season, I think it starts to grow moss. So you could farm moss if you really wanted to. But I found in my first 1.6 playthrough on PC, we 100% of the game, I found that I was always kind of low on moss until like year 3 and 4. And then I finally was able to start building up a reserve. But you use moss in a lot of recipes, so... Oh, let's see. What's the seafoam pudding recipe? I don't think I'm going to be able to make it easily. Why doesn't it say what the recipe is? Source, recipe, flounder, midnight carp, squid ink. Yeah, we're not making this right away. Okay. I was just looking to see if I could get some fishing luck. And we got the magnet. Don't push. Why did we do that? All right. Have you caught any squid to throw into a pond for ink? No, not yet, but I'll keep that in mind. I didn't even think of that. Deluxe bin is just a regular worm bin and moss, and we still need to get our first gold bar to get this one and hardwood. Sick. All right, let's get out there and let's bring some food with us because we want to cut down as many. Honestly, we don't even need to cut the trees down, but unless we want the seeds, right? All right, let's just bring some Autumn's Bounty with us so we can just eat as much as we need. All right, let's roll. Wait, why are you aged as sad, Cozy? Did I say something? Saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, we'll keep it open. Yeah, so we can go to the saloon and get all the special dialogue. Yo, thank you. What's up, Kak? How you doing, dude? Welcome to the show. Oh, because it was raining. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. I thought I missed something. My brain, I'm getting a little tired. That's one of the reasons why I don't eat a ton of food while I'm streaming, because I get sleepy. You need Bob Moss? I do need Bob Moss. All right, sick. Let's go. I think we did all of our chores. We could walk to the beach. We can walk to the beach here. Let's just drop all this stuff off. I don't want to spend too much time doing chores. Okay, get that stuff in there. Get that stuff in there. All right, let's go. Bob Moss, or is it the mob boss? All right, drop off this stuff. We'll just be collecting all the moss we can. All right, let's drop off the periwinkle and the fiber, and let's go. I mean, honestly, we're going to be collecting a bunch of fiber as well, so we can just hold on to the fiber. All right, let's go. I think the best place to go here is probably the south, right? So let's start off by going down there. So now, if I cut down regular trees, will I get... If I cut down regular trees, will I potentially get the seeds as well? Or should I only look for special trees? I can't remember how this works. All right, boom. All right, we'll come back and grab that. Or I'll just grab it right now. Boom. Special trees and giant ferns will only drop the seeds. Okay. So we'll just take the moss off of regular trees and we'll hope that we get some special trees. Yeah, you gotta drizzle the honey on right when it gets out of the oven. That's the secret. Geeky Ray knows. They clearly know how to eat. Oh. And you honestly don't need a lot, but you could add more if you want. Ooh, there's a special tree. Yeah, you don't need a lot, but you could add more if you want, for sure. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way, or your pizza will start to get like soppy almost. Oh. What's up, Rainbow? Sick. I love that the scythe actually doesn't take any energy. You got 3 special tree seeds from your first green day. So the first time I played this game, 1.6, I didn't have my axe, dude. The first green day, I didn't have my axe. Anybody else? I put it over to Clint's, and as soon as I put it over to Clint's, man, green day happened. We learned our lesson and we waited. I've wanted to have my axe upgraded this whole time, and I waited. I just been sitting here biding my time, dude, because I knew better. I knew better, and it was so worth it to just wait. It was so worth it to just wait because I knew it was gonna happen. Yeah, green day happens in summer, a random day in the summer every year, and the first one specifically is a big deal, and there's like special dialogue. So if you're somebody who really loves the writing in this game, your goal should be to get to the bar and talk to everybody in the bar for some cute dialogue. And this is important because it doesn't happen again. After year 1, they don't huddle up in the bar. It just turns into a normal day because nobody's freaking out anymore. So go to the bar and get some special dialogue. We're gonna go right now. I'm just trying to get a little bit more fiber and moss here, and we'll come back. Yeah, I know. It's funny. I was also super confused. I remember I panicked the first time. I sat there like running in circles, like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And people in the chat were like, just go, dude. Just go do something. And I was just sitting there like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like, I didn't know what to do, man. Excuse me. Yeah, dude, I like straight up panicked. I had no clue, man. Nice, some special trees in town. This is sick. Because you didn't get spoiled, right? I did not get spoiled, correct. Nobody spoiled me on it. I think somebody did come into the chat and ask, like, if I had seen anything special in summer. But that was, like, it. So, no, it was completely unspoiled for me. All right, let's go get some unique dialogue.
Yes, I just got off the phone with the governor. Apparently, this rain is supposed to be completely harmless.
Just an unusual phenomenon of nature. Still, some of the townsfolk are panicking, which is never good.
I hope these weird rains don't bother the fish. It could ruin me life.
Oh my god. It's a sign from the Almighty. We're doomed. Dude, Pam is it's the end of the world. Are you all right? We're all wondering what's going on. I brought some medical supplies just in case. Be careful out there. Dude, that's so funny that Pam goes in that direction. It's actually so funny. What's up, LP? Yo, LPK, check out exclamation point scuff, dude. We made this really cool cheesy cauliflower recipe. It was simple but sweet.
I saw the weather report last night. It really gave me a scare. Let's not get in a tizzy now, Gus. I propose a round of drinks to settle the nerves.
I don't think I've ever set foot in this place. It's actually kind of cozy. There must be a meaning behind this. Nature is trying to tell us something. To go listen to one of the most iconic punk bands in history? That's about all I'm taking from this. It's situations like this where a person's true character is put to the test. Cool. What though? I can't tell. It's hard to read. I feel a strong presence though. Oh, they have double dialogue. I didn't realize. Oh, I'm not worried about the rain. I'm sure it'll pass. Some of them have two things to say. I'll keep I'll keep everyone safe from the toxic rain. He almost slipped. Are there monsters out there? What's happening? Freaking Clunt. Unbelievable. All right, that's it. That's the dialogue. So there you guys go. There you guys go. Like, just like some unique dialogue. I encourage you to check it out. You only have one first green rain in the game. And I really do encourage you to check it out. The dialogue's cool. I mean, now you saw it on stream, so maybe you don't have to, but that's what I'm here for. So it's pretty cool, right? So now next year, that's not going to happen because they go back to just living their life during the green rain. Wait, check on Demetrius. Where's he at? Is he up at his house? I'll go up there. Is Demetrius at home? I'll go up there right now. Yo, thank you, Candy Coated Kitten, for 29. Wouldn't it be crazy if special monsters appeared? That would actually be super sick. All right, let's run up north, and then we'll wrap up the day to the south of our farm because we have a lot more fiber and stuff to earn. I'm going to cut all these trees on the way. Oh, and we should be hitting all these trees. I didn't think about that. Lots of stuff to get here. Yo, thanks for 29, dude. Thank you, Candy Coated. How you doing today? Boom, 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 boom. Nice, we got a seed. We have to catch 2 pike. Where do we catch pike at? 2 pike, huh? We can do that. I don't think we've caught a pike yet at all. I think it's a river fish, right? All right, we got one of the seeds. He's by the mines. All right. Let me quickly go up here and grab this. I can't pass up a worm spot. Not this early in the game. But rarely ever in general. Hopefully the Demetrius doesn't go home yet. I really hope, dude. I'm trying to hurry up. But there's just so many goodies, man. Nice. A bunch of fiddlehead fern. Honestly, we only need one of the seeds because they'll spread. Generally, I believe they spread. So, just like a regular tree. So we only really need one. Oh yeah, Demetrius is in the suit. I remember this. Talk about Half-Life. Don't mind me, Hylian. I'm just collecting some samples. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If you see my wife, can you tell her I'm okay? I remember this, dude. What is the name of the guy from Half-Life? I can't remember his name. It's iconic. That was the first thought that I had. Oh, we don't need to cut these down. Yeah, so silly. Honestly, there's some good stuff up here, so this wasn't a bad path to take in general. There's some good stuff up here. Yeah. Give me that stuff. Yeah, give me that stuff, baby. Beautiful. All right, sick. We got one seed. 89 moss. So we're getting some good moss here. Dude, oh dang, I don't know where Robin is. Is Robin home? Are they all in the basement, maybe? They're all in the basement. Wait, what? I want to go collect samples with my dad, but my mom insists we stay here. My mom's freaking out, but I'm actually kind of enjoying this. I bet the frogs are going wild out there. I'm going to stay here and try to keep her calm. That man is insane! Why does he have to go out there? We have no idea if this rain is dangerous. She's so pissed. Freeman. Wasn't his name something Freeman, maybe? Why can't I remember that guy's name? Sorry, just trying to clear my throat. All this talking's getting me today. Very funny. Gordon. Was his name Gordon Freeman? Is that it? Yeah. Dude, Half-Life's iconic. I haven't played Half-Life in years. I'd love to sit down and go through Half-Life again. Specifically Half-Life 2, but it's been a long time. Good game. Yo, what's up? Cool dialogue. And coming up here was perfect because we're still getting a good amount of stuff up here. So this all worked out in the end. We're getting some goodies here. We got one of the special seeds, and that's all we needed to like make sure that we can plant. Morgan, not Morgan Freeman. Isn't that a guy? Like an actor? No, they named him Gordon, I think Freeman. Gordon something. I only owned Half-Life for the Counter-Strike. Black Mesa really helped with the Half-Life 1 modernization. Black Mesa, yeah, I've checked it out. What's up, USB driver? Yeah, I've also played the, what is it, like the Alex Blue whatever? There was like 2 extra episodes based off of like, it was like episode 1 and 2 or something like that after. I played it all. Yeah, Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, and then Half-Life 2 episode 1 and 2 or something weird like that. All that stuff's really good. Yeah, Black Mesa 1 and 2, is that what it is? Episode 1 and 2 of Black Mesa. Can't remember. Either way, I know I've played a ton of it. I'm gonna eat these grapes. I don't think we can eat these. Yeah, we can. Okay. I wasn't fully listening. Yeah, you're good, Toad. No worries, homie. Yeah, you're good, dude. Started playing the new update a few days ago with my friend, but it seemed co-op on Switch was kind of buggy. Co-op on Switch is actually confirmed buggy right now by a lot of people. It's pretty buggy. So you guys aren't alone. Yeah, it's definitely not just you. Why not take the fern tree down? I did, I think. I mean, I was taking all these trees down. I'm just out of energy. Yeah. I'm just out of energy. That's all. I have like just enough energy to like cut down like one more tree. Yeah, it just came down to energy. I'm just like completely out of energy. We did one fern tree earlier is what I meant. Yeah, and I didn't want to eat my food if I didn't have to. Yeah, see, we're exhausted now. Oh, the last hit. Isn't that always how that works? The last hit. I might just be able to make it home anyways. Yeah, I did walk right by it though, yeah. I just realized you might not know those movies well. Yeah, I know Bruce Almighty pretty well. Batman's butler in The Dark Knight. I did not watch a ton of Dark Knight. You are right about that. I think I only saw one of the Dark Knight movies. Was Dark Knight the one that had Bane? Was it like Dark Knight 2 or 3 that had Bane? I seen that one. I think I actually saw 2 because I saw the one with Joker as well. I think I actually saw 2. Like the iconic Joker one. I know that was like that one like iconic role. Yeah, Dark Knight was Joker. And then Dark Knight Rises was Bane. Okay, so I saw Bane for sure. That movie was good. I like that movie. All right, and we got our single seed. Not a bad Green Day. Not a bad Green Day at all. Not a bad Green Day at all. Yo, what's up, Burger? Hey, welcome back, bud. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not a big FPS guy, but I love the Half-Life games. Half-Life was one of the reasons why I appreciate Half-Life, Counter-Strike, Halo, Call of Duty Modern Warfare for PlayStation 3, Medal of Honor back in the day, a game called Black for PlayStation 2, the Elder Scrolls series and the Fallout series. That's like a short list of most of the FPS games I've ever played. I'm not a big first-person shooter guy. I know Elder Scrolls and Fallout aren't really first-person shooters, but I still kind of bundle them up into that same package. But yeah, Half-Life was... I got to Half-Life clearly like a lot later than I did Halo. But spirits are pissed. But Halo was probably... I wonder, what was the first-person shooter that you ever played, chat? This is a random question. For me, it was probably Duke Nukem. And then shortly after, I think Doom. Like Doom 64 or whatever version of Doom 64 was on PC. What? You know how, wasn't Doom 64 a port of another Doom that they just put on they put on 64? Right? I think it was just called Doom or something. Whatever Doom 64 was, but on PC, was probably one of the first. I played it on 64 eventually, but that game wasn't that good on 64. Right. We're back up to 5,000, so we can get another fish pond. But we need the stone, and we need the seaweed. So we got to go fishing at the ocean to get ourselves some seaweed for a new fish pond. So let's go do that. We'll take care of our crops today, of course. And we need to go mining, dude. We're still stuck without gold, and we can't get this freaking worm bin. I keep getting these unlucky days, but I might just have to suck it up and go mining a couple days in a row. Good luck or not. Because I'm sick of buying bait. We're actually just blowing cash on bait. The duck hunting game? I mean, I guess that counts. Yeah, we will. We will, Ray, yeah. So the way that we set up this challenge is that it's mostly based off of what I make money off of, not what I'm doing in the game. This was purposefully curated this way so that I could still have fun and just play the game. I want us to be able to play the game. So we are going to still farm a little. We're still going to get some animals going so we can finish the community center so that we can cook. But we just can't make money off of anything that isn't fish or fish related products. And if that sounds a little vague, it's because we're still kind of figuring everything out. So, example is the treasure that comes from fishing. We've decided at this point that the treasure that comes from fishing is on the table because it's from fishing. So if I open up a treasure chest and I pull a diamond out of it, I should have the right to sell that because I got that from fishing. So there's some little details that need to be worked out, but that's the gist of it. That's the short of it, is no money off of anything but fishing. And I didn't want to limit myself so much that I couldn't just play the game because I like the game. I like to do a little bit of everything. So, all right, what's our plan? We need to hit the beach. Let's go hit the beach today. Let's go. Far Cry 1 on PC. That's actually a crazy drop. That game is old, dude. Wow. Yeah, I think my first FPS was probably Duke Nukem with my father. Yeah, probably. And like I said, Doom. And that's probably the same for a lot of people. But I will tell you, the first FPS that really took my attention 100% was... Ooh, nice. Good song. was Halo 2. Halo 1 and Halo 2 was like the first time that I really fell in love with first-person shooters. And at that point, I had played Medal of Honor, and I've slayed my share of Nazis. At that point, I had played plenty of Medal of Honor games, but they never really clicked with me the way that Halo did. And if you were alive for that era, you know that this wasn't just me. If you were alive through the Halo release era, and if you were coherent in gaming, you know that it was the whole universe. The whole universe was Haloed out of their mind for months, dude. It was insane, dude. First had Scarecrow, second had Joker, third had Bane. Oh, I think I've seen them all. I think I saw them all, but... You did the Joja route last game I played, and this time I'm doing the community center. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the community center as well. Would that mean you can't upgrade your trash can? Correct. You got it right. I will not be upgrading my trash can in this playthrough to make it sure that I don't accidentally make money off of something like selling it to the trash can. You got it right. The midnight releases were great for Halo 2. Dude, yeah, it was insane. What an era to be alive. I didn't have an Xbox because my family was broke. So I just lived at my best friend's house, basically. Like, I was at this dude's house every day after school, and we were going through a co-op campaign. It was amazing. Every day after school, I'll never forget getting off of school, running to my buddy's house, literally running to my buddy's house, and people shying my way to get to play Halo. You know, because I didn't want them to feel like I was only hanging out with them to play Halo. But let's all be real. It didn't matter who it was at that point. It could have been a pile of rocks. If they owned an Xbox, I was gonna be hanging out and playing Halo with them. So like, you know, like, so I would show up to his house after school and be like, "Hey man, you may be trying to kind of sort of play some Halo, maybe, dude, maybe a little bit, maybe a little kind of sort of some Halo, maybe." Like, we played through the whole first Halo 1 campaign together, 2-player. The whole first campaign co-op. It was so sick, man. Holy heck. Yo, what's up, Bean Sparrow? How you living, dude? Somebody get this man a fishing head. I know, I don't have a fishing head in game yet. And I somehow missed the first holiday, so I couldn't get my sou'wester from beating Abigail's butt. So I didn't even get my sou'wester because I missed the Easter event. Anybody gonna be playing Stalker 2 on the 20th? Stalker 2 looks good. I won't be playing it, but it looks good. Yeah, not a big FPS guy. You want to know one of the first FPS that I played and loved outside of Halo was Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime, dude. We're talking about the Prime Metroid, dude. Oh yeah, GoldenEye. How did I overlook that? I knew I was missing something. Of course, GoldenEye. Dude, of course. Dude, we played so much GoldenEye. Are you kidding me, man? Oh my gosh. We were also GoldenEyed out of our mind. That game was iconic. Should I eat a raw fish to keep fishing? Is it worth it to eat a raw fish to keep fishing? Yeah, we're gonna eat this red mullet. Nom nom. Let's keep going. Not huge on FPS either, but Stalker has my attention. Nice. Whoa, whoa, chill, pufferfish. This is a pufferfish for sure. Whoa, chill. This is weird patterns. You see these weird fishing patterns? That was strange. Almost forgot about Metroid. Yeah, Metroid Prime was insane. I had a similar experience with Left 4 Dead 2. My cousin had it in his 360. He lived with our grandparents. When I would go over there, it was the first thing I'd do. Go play while my cousin was blasting Linkin Park. Nice, Pineapple. The Left 4 Dead games were phenomenal. I'm not a big zombie guy, but I played Left 4 Dead 1. And I think the coolest thing that Left 4 Dead did was create classes. Essentially, right? There was like different classes you could play essentially of zombies. And like, I think that's really cool. There was like the big fat guy. There was the one that would like grab you from the sky and like try to drag you to him. I thought that game was really cool. It wasn't really my vibe or my aesthetic as a gamer, so I didn't play a lot of it, but I played some of it. Yeah, we need a luck food buff. That's right, Toad. We need to figure out how to get some early game luck food. We should be checking Gus, to be honest. Let's go run up there and check Gus right now before he closes. Well, he's open late, so. Yeah, we need to see if we can pick up a couple pieces of luck food. Yeah, we were talking about Left 4 Dead. So, Koala, welcome to the show. The question originally was, what was like one of the first FPS you maybe played in your life? First person shooters specifically, but honestly, anything in first person is probably worth mentioning. And somebody had just mentioned Left 4 Dead 2, yeah. Yeah. And my answer, I had a couple. GoldenEye is probably the real answer. I didn't even think about it. After Doom and Duke Nukem, it was GoldenEye all day. Dude, we played so much of that game. It was sick, man. Played a lot of GoldenEye. We're low on energy again. I'm gonna eat a flounder. Flounders are worth a lot, but I'm just trying to bring home enough seaweed to make a fish pond. That's all I care about. I just need 4 seaweed. You played a little bit of Gears of War. I never touched that game. Not that I was against it, I just didn't have an Xbox. First FPS was probably GoldenEye on N64. Yeah, that feels like a common one for a lot of us. James Bond on GameCube was sick. James Bond on GameCube was really good. You're talking about Midnight something, I think? I don't remember the name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I played the heck out of that game. Like, in a lot of ways, it was actually better than GoldenEye. But we had so much nostalgia for GoldenEye that a lot of people didn't talk about it. But it was, in a lot of ways, it was better than GoldenEye, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there were quite a lot of Bond games on GameCube. I'm thinking of one. I think they did a sequel to GoldenEye. Did they not? Something like along the lines of a sequel to GoldenEye. I think that's the one I'm thinking about playing. Oh, Perfect Dark is dope. Yeah, Perfect Dark was dope. I never thought Perfect Dark was better than GoldenEye, but that was just because I wanted to fight with my friends. So they would all, GoldenEye is clearly superior. Oh, clearly Donkey Kong is the better game, and I just felt the need to fight him over it. But I think at the end of the day, that Perfect Dark was a really good game as well. Yeah, 007 Nightfire. That's the game I'm thinking of, whatever that was. Thank you, dude. You remember playing multiplayer 007 GameCube? It was so good. Oh, what an era to be alive. One of the things I think overlooked was Banjo-Tooie and DK64 had quite fun multiplayer battle modes. See, I never played those, and I'm so sad that you just say that, because I'm going to tell you right now, one of my favorite things in gaming is random battle modes in single-player games. Has anybody else experienced this? One of the best ones that come to mind is Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2, Metroid Prime 2. Dude, Metroid Prime 2's battle mode was so good, dude. We would play it for hours, dude. Pikmin 2 had a sick battle mode as well. Dude, some of those old battle modes, and before the era of the internet, there was so much effort put into these couch co-op experiences that totally got slept on, because a lot of us didn't have friends to sit down and play these games with, or or it wasn't a selling point to the game, therefore we just didn't even think about it, right? Like, it wasn't a selling point to the game, so it just really wasn't something that we were calling home about. We didn't really think about it. Dude, it's so cool. Dude, I love these multiplayer battle modes. New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. Do you know that? I'm pretty sure somebody resurrected that on PC, Lemons and Limes. If Molded Sandwich is still out there, I'm pretty sure you can play that on PC with like all online with your friends and stuff. I'm fairly certain there's something like that out there. I'd have to ask Molded, because Molded's the one who got me hip to it. It might be a different Super Mario game, but I'm pretty sure it was the DS one. Pink cake. Okay, nothing lucky here today. Luigi taught me how to play poker on New Super Mario Bros. What? I didn't play that game, so I'm so lost, but I find it funny. So we need a pike. I think a pike is a river fish, right? Sadly, I don't think we're finishing this quest. We're not finishing this quest. That's fine. All right, we'll come back for that. Looks like my pine tar is good. Oh, the food turned out great. Exclamation point scuffed, E-Talker. You can check it out if you'd like to watch a clip real quick. But to answer you, it turned out great, my dude. Thank you for asking. Thank you very much for asking. Cut this off. I don't know if cockles are needed for cooking, but drop off all this stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, dog. You barking at me, dude? You little barker? You little Bob Barker? I got a pike in Stardew, as you mentioned it. All right, let's start making some more copper. Or sorry, coal. And we can cook some more copper. We'll spend the rest of the day on our farm, just kind of sorting stuff out. All right, and we can get another 200 stone here. And we can make another fish pond. Our third fish pond is coming up. So we can get that going. Boom. Do we need this tilapia? We do. Okay, save that. That's our first tilapia. We might need that for the community center. Oh, we need a tuna for the community center. And a puffer fish. And a chub. All right, nice. I'm glad we checked because we were cooking all this stuff. All right, we can cook everything else off. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. All right, sick. Oh, there's the bigger chest recipe. Thank you for the reminder, man. It was an amazing era to be young. Me and my friends had tons of fun in those side modes. Conker's Bad Fur Day had one. They kind of butchered in the Xbox version, which I think Rare is bringing back. Perfect Dark. They are. I think Perfect Dark did get announced. Go, we got a Kells raid. Well done, man. Yo, thank you, dude. It turned out really good, Prep. I was pretty proud, man. Thank you so much. Welcome in, raiders. Yo, no way, a Kells raid. And here I thought that today couldn't get any better. Whoa! And here I thought today couldn't get any better. You bunch of animals. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Holy heck. Kells and the Gripper squad. All right, let me get a shout out here for Kells. We'll get this going. Thank you so much, Dr. Shamrocks, for the raid and welcome in. How was your Warframe? And thank you, Kells, for the raid as well. How was Dinkum today? And welcome in, Raiders. I'm Hylian Descent. You can call me Hylian. You can call me Joshua. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Thank you.
All right, every once in a while, we got to drop that one. Yo, welcome in, Raiders. Now that we cleared out the fluff, you know, those who can't handle my stellar humor, now I can sit down and chat with y'all. What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing, Raiders? How was the show? How was the show, baby? Yo, good to see you. Yo, Casanova, welcome in. Dista, welcome in. Cindy Alice, yo, good to see you, Raiders. Welcome in, Feisty. Holy heck, Dragon Tamer Mom. Nico. We'll say Neko there. Violet, Purple, Lavender. Casanova again. Yo, welcome in here, Raiders. What's up? And what's up, Dr. Shamrocks? How y'all doing today? We're doing some Stardew Valley here on my channel. We do all sorts of Stardew. Animal Crossing is one of our main games here, as well as Nintendo in general. I'm a Nintendo baby at heart with a variety gamer's soul. I saw that we got a first-time primer coming in here, and I think this would be a good opportunity to run our silly little clip. So let's go ahead and throw up the clip for fun. And thank you so much, Raiders. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hide my camera real quick, and I'm gonna throw this one up here for all you first-time primers.
With just one Twitch Prime, you can make the difference in a poor Deku Scrub's life. Deku Scrubs are abandoned and left behind all over the world, internationally. But here today, just with your Twitch Prime,
thank you so much, Koala, baby.
Twitch Prime subscription,
thank you, Koala.
completely free with your Amazon Prime account, and you attach it to your Twitch account, you can save a Deku Scrub in need. You can adopt a Deku Scrub. Little creatures in the forests, they have to peddle sticks and seeds just to get enough rupees to get a day's meal. But you can make the difference with your Twitch Prime subscription.
Wow, beautiful. I'll be sending you a postcard with the Deku Scrub that you're sponsoring, and I'll let them know that they don't have to eat dirt cookies for dinner tonight. Thank you for that, Prime. Thank you, Kels, for the gifted over to Soda Vigilante. Very nice, very kind of you. Thank you for your generosity. Welcome in, Raiders. How we doing? Yo, what's up? Welcome in, everybody. And thank you, dude. Yo, for a fellow Bond boy, I appreciate that. You know, I'm actually proud to say I used to run an official James Bond day. I did 3 annual James Bond days. And I threw massive parties. This was in my 20s, dude. I kid you not. Year one. Yeah, the arms of a scrub. Year 1 James Bond day. I went to the library and I rented 20 James Bond movies thinking I could watch them in one sitting. And I loaded up a Nintendo 64. I had 2 televisions, one 4-controller 64, other one running Bond movies all day, right? That was it. It was in my attic with my friends, about 4 or 5 of us, and they just came in and out of the house all day. People just showed up, and it was James Bond Day. Second annual James Bond Day was semi-formal. I handed out stogies at the front door, and we had a giant cardboard cutout of Sean Connery dressed up as James Bond. No cap. I cooked a full... I provided food. I catered it myself. We even made some weed cornbread that my coworker ate and didn't know there was weed in it, and she freaked out and had to leave. It was hilarious. I still think about it to this day. I also provided Vesper martinis, shaken but not stirred, and I had my buddy in a tuxedo serving the martinis all night. And to make things worse, it was the middle of a summer day and we didn't have air conditioning. So I had all these people jam-packed in my little apartment, sweating out of their mind, watching James Bond, playing James Bond 64, eating food and hanging out. It didn't matter because we all had a good time. But boy, did I make some mistakes with that one, dude. It was not a good decision to not have an air conditioner. And the 3rd annual James Bond Day, I actually have a picture on my computer and I'll show you it really quick. I dressed up as Bond myself, and we had a Boris and we had a Bond girl and all that stuff. We did the whole thing. And I had a massive party at my house. I served Alton Brown's official burgers. He has a recipe for like the best burgers in the universe, and they're really good. I served burgers. We hung out. We had a LAN party with like 5 televisions and 2 64s and movies playing in every room in the house. We had the backyard opened up for grilling and hanging out. And afterwards, everyone brought their computers and we did a Diablo 2 LAN party. That last part's a side note, but I just thought I should mention that it was also a super sick Diablo LAN party after, which was cool, right? So, well, I think I have one picture for you as James Bond. I think I have one picture. Here it is. Here is my Bond. One picture, me and this dude Boris. Here, me and my boy. I was done up as Bond here. Oh, I have the wrong chat up. Sorry. I was done up as Bond. And my buddy was Boris. He had the pen in his hand and everything. And I had like a fake gun. And like you see some buddies in the back sitting there. You know, our big empty house. You know how we live. We lived like freaking aliens, serial killers. Yeah, we didn't even have curtains on the wall. Like this was like a year into the house, by the way. No curtains, nothing. We don't care. You think we care, dude? I'm like 20 years old living in a full house. We got lucky enough to get a full house somehow with me and my two buddies. We were just living, man. We were living, dude. We were living, dude. Is that Beatles in the back? No, that's my buddy Derek and this guy Ryan, Sweaty Palm Ryan. Yeah, dude. Yo, we were killing it, man. We were killing it, dude. Like the James Bond Day, 3 annual James Bond days. I've never had a James Bond day again since. I would like to maybe do one on stream one day and turn it into a stream event. Now that I'm in a different phase of my life, it would be kind of cool, I think. I don't know what I would do though, but yo, just pin some sheets to the windows. Yeah, man, I had to share that. Thank you, Koala, I wanted to share that because like that was a cool Prime sub. You deserve the story to go with it, man. That was cool. Thank you. I was the big guy. I was the big guy standing up. I was real young in that picture and a lot thinner, so you might not recognize me. Glad to be here. You mean you're no longer the weed cornbread and no AC part of your life? No, I have an air conditioner. I have central air, and I have moved on mostly from my journey with sandwiches. Every once in a while I'll partake, but no, at that point in my life I was an everydayer. If you know, you know. But yeah, no, not anymore. Nope, I have an air conditioner and I have blinds and curtains. Can you believe it? I even have posters on some of my walls, like 2 of them in the whole house. Sheesh. We have evolved to AC living, yeah. Dude, it was good. It was good times, man. Oh my gosh, look at all this fruit. Very, very proud of that era, dude. It was cool, man. The James Bond parties were so sick. You could be a small guy, just crouch. I mean, true. You got the fishing vest in Stardew? I'm actually super jealous of that. I need that. All right, any of this fruit need to go to... Yeah, that needs to go to... That needs to go... That needs to go... That needs to go. Sick. That's all stuff for the community center. The fruit bat cave. I left the fruit bat cave. I've never seen that much fruit in the bat cave before. That was strange. I've never seen that. I never waited that long to harvest the fruit in there. Dude, I had such a... I wish I was born early enough to witness that. Dude, it was a good era to be alive. We had a lot of fun, man. H does packs. Dude, I do have some packs waiting. Don't tempt me, chat. All right, where's my phone at? Let's go. What do I got here? Empanada. You owe me $1. Why not holla? Opening packs of Pokemon. All right, I got my 24-hour pack to open. All right, I can open up 2 packs right now. Let's do it. Well, both Pikachu packs. Both Pikachu packs here. All right. Dodo. Mincino. Paris. Mincino again. Sandslash. Trash. All right, one more. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go over here because we can turn off the green screen because we're about to get our Mew. Cottony, Dubwool, Almanite. Wait, is that what I needed? No, I needed the evolution. Dang it! And then I got a full art Electrode. Sick. Full art Electrode's a pretty nice pickup. I like this card a lot. I think this is a super sick card. Nice. Sight. All right, so all right, we got the pack points we needed, everybody. So I know this is not Stardew related. If you're here for Stardew, I promise we'll get back to it. But this is a monumental moment. We have 150 pack points. FAQ points. And we're about to purchase Omastar. And if my calculations are correct, with purchasing Omastar, we are going to be able to get our Mew right now. I'm about to find out. I'm going through the process here. Plug it in. Boom. 249 cards registered. All right, I'm backing out of here. Missions. Collect cards. Complete the Kanto decks. Themed collections. Boom. Mission complete. Oh, I got the Mew, dude. I got the Mew. Dude, sick. Oh, it's doing a movie. It's a whole thing. I can't hear it. Oh, there's the Snorlax and a Ditto. There's some Fearos. There's an Abra. Yo, there's a little Doug Trio, dude. Oh, a Ghastly popping up. Immersive Art Mew. Locked in, dude. Locked in, dude. I did it, baby. I got him. Sick. I gotta make a showcase with him. Boom. Dude, beautiful. Oh, beautiful, dude. Holy heck. Absolutely beautiful, dude. There it is, man. Immersive Art Mew. It looks so good. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. Oh, wait. What? Secret mission. Look. There's a secret mission. It's called the Immersive 4. And I'm getting 48 Wonder Pick Hourglasses. It's called the Immersive 4. 48 Wonder Pick Hourglasses from getting all 4 Immersives in the game. Whoa. And 12 regular Hourglasses and 20 shop tickets. Dude, we can open up another pack. No way. No way. I'm gonna save the pack. We'll open it up later. Dude, that is crazy. Dude, these missions. Okay, and then I wanted to go look at something really quick. Whatever. I don't know. I was about to go look at something, but that's fine. All right, I'm done for now. Dude, that's so crazy. They gave me a bunch of loot for that. That was so sick, dude. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. I want to build a whole deck around that Mew. It doesn't really make much sense because we only get one of them, but that'd be sick. Sonic Hug is still there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I was about to say, I'm like, I didn't remove Sonic Hug. I did add a bunch of new emotes today. Here, you can have one on the house. That's so awesome. Yeah, dude, I'm so happy. Any Billy Mays in the chat? Next time we play this game on stream, I'll play the Mew video again, so you guys can see it a little bit more close up and personal. All right, sell the tuna. Let's go. Dude, that was so sick. I'm so satisfied. I'm actually so satisfied after that. Oh, thank you, Cozy. That was cool, dude. What? Thanks, man. Man, that was so good. That was so good. Day 17 of summer. We're locking in. Rerun from Queen of Sauce. Spirits feel neutral today. And the weather tomorrow is sunny. All right, we should go mining. We need to go mining big time. Let's just go mining right away. We'll cook a couple fish. We'll water some crops, and we'll take care of our crab pots, and we're out of here. I can't spell. I'm so happy. You're fine, dude. That was so cool, man. That's so cool. I'm kind of happy about it because it made doing all the cards on stream worth it. That's what makes me so happy about it, is because like we pulled those cards together on stream and it was kind of a special thing. And then that's what it led up to, right? So I know not everyone can spend money on that game, and I truly didn't do it. I hope I never come off as that streamer guy that has more money than he needs, because I really am not that guy. In the grand scheme of things, I'm a pretty small creator, but I am lucky enough to live off my content, and it's beautiful. But that being said, you know, I really did enjoy doing that with you, because I feel like there's maybe a lot of people who aren't going to have the experience of opening 50 packs together. And I feel like maybe we can experience that together, you know? Like, I feel like that's cool. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't really matter as much as I think it does, but I think there's something kind of cool about that. Yeah. I was treating myself to a game I like. And I feel like I also was providing an experience for us to relate to that maybe not everybody is going to be able to get. You know what I'm saying, Cozy? Like, not everyone's going to have the opportunity to open up 50 packs. So like we do it together. And like, that's really cool, right? I'm probably never going to do it again. Maybe when like a new set comes out. But I think that's like really cool that we could share that moment, especially those who are playing free to play, or like I said, those who just won't save up enough to open, like, you know, maybe who are not interested in doing 50 10 packs. Like, I don't know, it was a really cool experience, dude. And I'm super happy we did it. And so even though Cozy's right, a lot of it was because I wanted to do it. For me, something I was really enjoying and that I felt that was special enough to do that for. You're totally right about that. And there's no denying that there was a lot of selfish energy there, and not in a bad way. I was self-care, you know, I was taking care of myself. I was doing something really cool for me. But I really do feel that there was more to it than that. And one of the things that drove me to do it was the idea of us kind of experiencing it together. I thought it was cool. I've never done anything like that. I never spent that much money on a game in my life. Like at once like that, like a mic, never. I have never done that. I have never spent money on a game in that fashion, ever. So it was like a first time thing for me as well, right? Like it was, I don't know, it was cool to sit down and do, like, I don't know, being a little loosey. How much did you spend? We dropped $100 on the game. And we spent it all. It was $100 equals 100 packs, basically, roughly. So we opened them all up on stream. So yeah, it was cool. Oh, thank you, Ham Labs. Yeah. I saw you got the Mew. Yeah, thank you, Pastel, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Yo, hurry up, open up. We're trying to get in here. We're trying to order another fish pond. We get our third fish pond going. And then I think I'm going to stop making fish ponds for now. I think I'll stop making these for now. because we don't really need them on a mass level quite yet. I would benefit more from upgrading my tools and stuff here for a little bit. Now, we have the smoker recipe. So we have everything we need right now. We have the smoker recipe. And we have 3 fish ponds. We have the highest level fishing rod you can get before the mastery door. Like, we're set. We just need to cruise now, and we need to get our tools upgraded. We need to get access to hardwood every day, which requires us to go to get our pickaxe, or sorry, our axe to level 2 or 3, I guess. And then we can start making more things. I'd like to get my horse as well. We need that horse for sure. So, yo, what's up, Emma? Hey, how you doing? So yeah, I think we could take a break from buying fishing equipment for the moment. Boom, 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 boom. I don't mind killing some of these guys because we're going to eventually want to kill a bunch of them for different reasons. For example, we need 1,000 to get the special book in the back of the Adventurers Guild. Just 1,000 enemies in general. And I think that book's pretty good, if I remember. Nintendo knows how to get us with their mobile. I had to do an intervention with my son when I discovered he spent 150 on some Fire Emblem mobile game in a matter of minutes. Yeah, you really... I'm good on you for sitting them down and chatting with them, because it's a lot, and it adds up really quick, and we just don't realize it. Right? And it's not... And again, I think some people who have it like that, go for it. Live your life. We're not criticizing you for spending money on a video game. What it comes down to is a lot of people don't have it like that. And that money could have been saved or put into some sort of, you know, investment account and stuff like that. And like, that's the problem, right? When you're overlooking stuff like that, right? Like even me, I really could have done so much more with that money, but it made for some pretty cool streams and some kind words in the chat that make me feel pretty confident about that. So thank you again, Hammy, and everyone else. So that was pretty rad. Even if I could probably think of 20 different things I could have did with that money. I'll just have to tell the babe no Christmas presents this year. That's all. Imagine that phone call. Yo, babe, you know, I was going to get you Christmas presents, but instead I opened up packs on stream. Yeah, you know, yeah, sorry. 20 beef and cheddars. Yeah, I really think that this was the thing I should have done. Hope you don't mind. We don't have the equipment to be fighting this stuff. We really don't. We can't kill this thing at all. Oh, they're healing. They're healing it. Stop! Stop healing it! Ah! I didn't even realize that was happening for a second. Jerks. All right. Well, we made it to the gold floors, which is pretty nice. We needed to make it to the gold floors here. Now we can finally make our worm bin and get the level 2 worm bin. So if we can bring home a little bit of gold here, we could get ourselves some worm bin action going, and it would be really nice if we could get some worm bin stuff going. Yeah, I'd really like to stop spending money on bait. Will you leave me alone, crab? Dude, stop. You're just some stupid crab rock. Stop. Stop, you rock lobster. You such a little punk, dude. I'm going down here. right, let's eat some more of this. If I never see Hylian on December 26th, we will understand why. Oh no, we honestly didn't want to blow that up. Okay, we got some gold. I, for some reason, thought the gold was gonna poof. Nice, these little crates are usually chock full of stuff. All right, I saw a staircase. Let's just go take it. Nice, we got some gold. How much did we get? 5 pieces. That's 1. That's 1. Okay, I see some gold below. Crab's calling problems down below. Shut up. How goes the gaming? What's up, Gil baby? Yo, we did some cooking. We're doing some gaming. It's going really well. Thank you for asking. If you want to check out the clip, _point scuffed. Otherwise, welcome home. Welcome home, dude. I hope you had a good time with family. I'm glad you got out of the house and got off the computer and went and did the thing with the family. I think that stuff's healthy. Best comment of the day. Yeah, they might have won the internet today. Yo, stop. Back up. Slime, you're going down. You little punk. How'd you like that? I hear a bat coming. I really just want to get to the next stair, please. Can I just get to the next floor, please? I don't want to fight this bat, dude. This thing sucks. Next floor, please. Got him. I don't really need the bat wing, but we'll collect it. I think we need 100. All right, nothing here. Bum 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 bum. I love this song. Near, 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 near. I'm about to die to a slime. Imagine dying to a stupid slime. Da-da-da. What is this? What dropped? Some sap? Gross. It's rad. My uncle gave his entire collection of the 80s Transformers with some of the OG boxes. Wait, what? That is sick. OG 80s Transformers, dude? That's actually so sick, dude. What a pickup. Talk about a pull, am I right? HDES packs. Talk about a pull. That's at least a 4 gold star pull for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm clearing every single rock in this place. They won't give me the staircase. This is brutal. Finally. Thank goodness. I really just want to get some gold, man. Do you think I could just farm like floor 80 over and over again for gold? Would that be faster? I think it will. I don't think floor 80 has a ton, but I think it's going to be better than hanging out here. Right? There's got to be a chance that gold appears. There it is. I was about to say, there's got to be a chance that gold appears in this room. For sure. We can do this. Maybe we'll get lucky and get like a big batch of it. You never 100% of this game thinking about doing a vanilla run? I think that vanilla 100% is a really cool experience. And the only problem is that it gets a little bit grindy towards endgame. Because you have to grind up that 10 million clock, but That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it definitely, the grindiness is noticeable, I'd say. Ooh, an Omni Geode, we want that. We got some cave carrots. Ooh, a single piece of gold, we'll take it. I do want to bring this home as well. Boom. You're getting Green Day tomorrow? Ooh. Boom, get rid of that. All right. We might have just enough gold here. I only need one piece of, oh wait, what am I thinking? I only need one piece to get the worm bin. Oh, we're good, we did it. Yeah, we're good, we did it. We only need one piece. I didn't even think about it. I thought I needed 5 bars. I was sitting here thinking I needed 5 bars. I'm gonna grab this. Go ahead and grab this. And this. All right, let's get out of here. We're gonna head home and we're gonna cook up this gold. Try to save the relationships for when I'm grinding the clock so I have something to do. See, that's really smart, yeah. Kind of saving yourself something to work towards so you're not just grinding only the money side of the game. I tend to do relationships in the game kind of later. So I think I've naturally done that, Calico, without even realizing it. Because I usually save that for pretty late in the game. They'd be like, where's my Mew? I just saw that. I always put off people to last. It's my least favorite part of the game. Actually, kind of same here. I'm glad to I feel seen. Feel seen, actually. Yeah, I'm so happy. Yeah, same, actually. Now, I think that the writing in this game is beautiful, though. And that I do think that the relationship stuff is worth pursuing in this game. I think the writing in this game is beautiful. I think it has a lot to offer, especially if you're playing the game for the first time. I think that's the key, is if you're playing the game for the first time, I think you really should take the stories in, because it really does create a more rich experience, in my humble opinion. But like outside of that, you know, whatever. I think the story, the characters and the relationship stuff is always been my least favorite in farming games. I don't play farming games for the relationship sim. That's basically the TLDR of it, is I don't play these games to relationship sim. It's not why I play these games. I play them to farm. The relationship stuff for me is all side content. So, and that's kind of how I've always been. I think my community knows that about me here. Yeah, True and Coral Island, Stardew Fields of Mystery. Yep, same here. That's cool, girls. I really do appreciate that we relate on that level, because I've always kind of felt like the odd man out. Like, a lot of people play this game for the romance and stuff, and I'm talking Harvest Moon and all those games in general. But for me, it's the complete side. Like, I only do the dating because I kind of feel obligated to do it. But like, I really don't care that much for it. Yeah, it's the worst. And you know, this isn't a commentary that the dating stuff is bad or anything. It's cool if that's your vibe, you know. That's totally cool. I'm glad you're able to pull that out of Stardew, you know. Just not for me. All right, we got to cook this gold. I was sitting here trying to figure out what I was doing. All right, we can cook 5 pieces of gold up. We just need 1 for now for this worm bin. And once we get this worm bin, we are going to be able to make... We're going to make the regular worm bin first. Oh, we need 15 hardwood. Dang it! We don't have it even close to that. All right. Well, at least we're 1 step closer. We're 1 step closer. All right, let's get these copper bars and let's go and get our axe upgraded. It's 2,000 gold. Let's go get our axe upgraded right away. And we'll be on the fast track towards worm bin in no time. Never paid attention to that stuff. I only got married in Pioneers of Olive Town because of the museum girl was hot. Oh, we know all about the museum girl. Don't you worry one bit. She was the one that was overly enthusiastic. Oh, I don't remember. Don't we have a command for it? Exclamation point, morning Brenda. Is that what it is? The morning Brenda. Oh. One step closer to the fridge. I'm about to bake. Man, I wish what is it? What is the next part? Everything you do to me. Everything you do to me. Is that it? I think so. I'm trying to think how we could turn that into a baking pun. Everything you say to me. Everything you say to me. Everything you say to me. Oh, that's funny. It's all gloomy here. What's up? What's up, homemade? You got a rainy day today? Yeah. It's gloomy here today as well. Well, hopefully we can be the sunshine for you today. This community's pretty good for a pick-me-up. It's cozy. I like a good cozy rainy day. I need a little room for it to breathe. Yeah, I need a little room. I see what you did there, bud. That was good. That was a good attempt. Somebody I know just bought Linkin Park CD from Toys R Us like a week ago. Yo, give me one more fish or I'm about to bake. Personally, don't think Stardew has a good story or dialogue. You don't like it? I think it's gotten better with these updates. Really, I don't even know if it's the story and the dialogue that I'm trying to compliment. It's more the specific themes. Like, for example, I just love that they weren't afraid to touch on like alcoholism and depression. And they weren't afraid to touch like Linus and like the whole homeless thing and people having the right to choose the way they want to live and not to judge them for it. And like, so it's not even necessarily, I think, about the writing or dialogue. It's more about their willingness to touch themes that a lot of games aren't willing to touch. Yeah, that's what I think I'm really more about with Stardew. But I don't know if I could argue that it's good or bad writing or good or bad stories. That's not really something that I'm like thinking about right this moment, but I would love to have that talk one day. But yeah, I just really like that they're not afraid to touch certain topics. I think Haley is super relatable. She's this super tough outer exterior, but in all reality, she's really down to earth girl. And I think there's all the characters have like certain elements that are so relatable to your average person. You have the Sebastians of the world, the emo, nose to the grindstone, leave me alone, I'm not a social person, don't force me into it. The family, you know, looks down on me because I'm not social, I don't talk to friends, but I don't want to, leave me alone. You know, you have the Sams of the world. So there's all these really interesting themes. They touch on Sam and like the creativity and the music. I love Maru's like little personal story with how she's trying to break out of her shell. And that's really what it comes down to. I think it's really cool that this game's willing to go in certain directions with the characters, even if it is all pretty surface level outside of like Shane and like Linus. It is a lot of surface level stuff. And the one little kid, Leo's story is very deep, I think. I think Linus has a lot of deep moments, and I think Shane does. Otherwise, it is a lot of surface level stuff. I definitely see that for sure. Yeah, exactly. So I do like the relatableness of it, and that's a good way to word it there to wrap up my rant. Yo, what's up, Cozy Nest Chicky? How you doing today, Cozy Nest? So I mean, we want more ore. The gems really don't help us. We can't sell them. So we really just want more ore, I think. And we could change it later if we need to. Immediately removing normal Moltres in my fire deck because 130 attack is sweet, but also I just flipped tails 7 times in a row. Yeah, that's brutal. It is what it is, right? But it's brutal. Yeah. I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking, Cozy. Thank you so much. All right, Chad, I think we're gonna wrap up the... Dude, that rooster sometimes scares me. I think we're gonna wrap up the show here, and we'll be calling it here. It was a beautiful show today, and I appreciate everyone tuning in. I gotta go clean up the kitchen. I actually still have stuff sitting in the refrigerator. Like, I have to go take the lettuce out of the sink, and so I gotta go take care of the kitchen here today. I'll be back tomorrow morning for the Monday morning show. More Stardew Valley, so hit that follow button. Thank you, Go For It Pats, for the biddies, by the way. Yeah, hit that follow button. Don't be shy. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. More Stardew. Stardew all day tomorrow for sure, dude. Now, maybe not all day. I might game switch, but I just mean we are for sure playing Stardew tomorrow. So we'll play Stardew tomorrow morning to start the day for the Monday morning show. I'm going to get the schedule done tonight, and you can check out the schedule. It'll be in the Discord. I am taking a couple days off next week, so this might be a good week to take a look at the schedule if you're not normally keeping up with it, because again, I am taking a couple days off this next week for the holiday season here. A little bit of traveling, all right? So I'll be here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you get me for the next 3 days guaranteed. And then from there, I'll be taking a couple of days off. So I'll get that schedule done for y'all. And otherwise, I think that's all I have to say here. Beautiful episode of Scuffed. We are killing it. The Scuffed Eats episodes keep getting better and keep getting better. And I really do appreciate you all sincerely for participating in my broadcast, for hanging out, for saying hello. It means the world to me, all right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. I will take a moment here while we find our raid to just quickly continue on that topic to say thank you to all my supporters. Bits, subs, donations, all that stuff goes a super long way for allowing me to do this. Discord subscribers as well, boosters. It all adds up. Thank you for allowing me to do this day in and day out. It goes without saying, but it doesn't mean it's not worth saying occasionally. But that's not the only way to support the show. Lurking, chatting, thanks for keeping me company. It would be so lame without you here chatting. Thank you so much for just tuning in. Viewership is the most important form of support. It really is, because without viewership, none of it matters. So thank you. And I hope that you really do internalize that and you appreciate that. And that's not just me, that's every creator out there feels this way. Just thanks for tuning in, man. If you don't want to do anything else, you already did enough. So thank you. And if you want to check out a couple other free ways to support the channel, hit the follow button. Check out the socials. All that stuff goes a long way. I just finally made a Blue Sky. If y'all are on that Blue Sky app, you will find me on there. But yeah, let's get out of here. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's go find ourselves a raid real quick. We're going to go visit another creator here in the Twitch space. And we're going to go say hello to them here with a raid. So this is the point where I tell you all I will be raiding. If you're watching me on television, the channel is going to go somewhere else. You might get hit with some ads. It might be a completely different environment. That doesn't mean it's not going to be worth your time to join the raid. But I like to give y'all a proper warning and give y'all maybe a minute or two to scramble and figure out what you want to do with your Twitch experience as I wrap up. But stick around for the raid. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to go and visit an old friend. Let's see here. An old Twitcher friend here. Let's see if they are live. I like to stream. I like to raid my Twitch stream team, but I do like to mix it up a little and get out there and maybe raid someone that we haven't had a chance to visit in a while. So we're going to go and we're going to drop some love off to the lovely and the talented Fire Dragon, who is streaming some of the new Mario and Luigi Brothership, and it looks like they're 100%ing it. So let's go check him out. Fire Dragon's pretty awesome. I've been watching this dude for 5 years. I'm like a 2+ year sub in his chat. I think the dude's really cool. So I think you'll enjoy his broadcast. He's a stellar creator, and maybe you'll find another streamer on Twitch to hang out and watch. All right. On that note, though, fam, this is Hylian Descent signing off from another wonderful Hyro Gaming Group production. If I don't see y'all here tomorrow for the Monday morning show, some Stardew, probably some Mario, Luigi, try to get some Zelda in as well. If I don't see you, I'll see you when I see you, fam. Don't forget to game on. And of course, as always, peace. Wrap it up. and on to the next episode. Peace. All right. I said peace. Yo, fam, thank you so much. Pessimistic, I saw you in the chat, dude. Thank you for being around, man. Cushy Bear, Dragon Tamer, Homemade Alien, Trouble Goats. Holy heck. Cushy again, Sophia Lucille, Shamrock, Zella, Zephyr. Big shout out to the raids today. Beautiful raids. Big shout out to the mods today. Beautiful mods. Thank you for supporting my journey. Join the Discord. Pop into the Discord. We're in there hanging out. It's the offline chat. The best way to keep up with the show is in the Discord, the Deku Scrub Den. On that note, fam, love y'all and appreciate y'all. Honored to be a part of your daily routines, your weekend routines, and I'm honored to have you as a part of mine. But until next time, this is Highly in Descent signing off. Peace.